Miguel says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay. Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There! Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground, in their stead, I'd do it, gladly. But we are gonna ride out, and we are gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh. Hey, you need horses? Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand. I'll live. Get
How you doing, Wes, bro? Thank you for joining the live stream, man.
We need you strong. Okay.
Aye, me too, bro. Me too, I'd follow Dutch. To the death, bro. To the death.
We have to try. Stay close.
Mate,
we'll do our best to stick to the trail.
I tried to do a live stream of this a couple of days ago, right? And it bugged it glitched out, and that's the very first time I've ever had a glitch in this game. A bug happened to me. I was getting bad flashbacks from Call of Duty Warzone.
Bridge coming up. Take it easy.
How you doing, Callum, mate? Thank you for joining the live stream, bro. How's your weekend been, mate? But aye, the bug, it happens when you go to meet that Alden guy when you're with that Trelawney, and he's the guy who gives you the stagecoach robbery missions. You go into the station and he's not there where he's meant to be, so you can't do the mission in the game. So I tried to uninstall the game, install it again, it still happened. Then I just thought to myself, right, let's start a new game and see if we can, if it works.
You at least got the money before it all went to hell on that boat.
We did. It's stashed with the rest of the money in town.
Hope you're all having a
It'll be
good
safe
weekend
for
though.
now, but we sure can't go back there to collect it anytime soon. Wait, is that someone coming towards us?
Is my mic on, everybody?
You up ahead. Who's there?
It should be on anyway.
Micah.
You know what I mean?
Gentlemen.
I'll check it out.
Found anything?
I think so.
Oh,
Found a
brilliant,
little
Wes.
homestead
Thank you,
down
bro,
that
for
way.
letting me know, mate.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. It sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me.
How have you been, Wes, mate?
How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it.
Are you keeping okay,
Go
bro?
ahead, little Jenny.
The family good?
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah.
And Mac, Sean.
That
No,
Micah
no.
seems like a good guy too,
big business.
like Micah.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
Nah,
Ask him if
he's
he's
a
seen
dickhead, to
John.
be honest.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
Right,
He'll be fine.
even the beta, bro.
Things always turn
See, when
out
I
right
played the
for that
beta,
boy.
Wes, with you just saying that it crashed on you a few times,
Still out there
like at the
somewhere,
start
too.
when the game first came
Move
out.
up, Arthur. I'll cover the rear.
When I played the beta too, mate,
That's
I couldn't, sorry, I didn't even get a bug or nothing either, bro. But, aye, that was the first time
You run into anybody
I
else?
experienced something like that in this game. And I didn't like it because it remembered me of Warzone. I was having PTSD.
Don't talk to me about Creighton. Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Do you know,
I'm
apparently,
glad you're feeling so good about it.
Rockstar have
Where are all the others?
finished,
Old mining camp.
like, doing
Back
with
up the hill. Ain't
GTA
much.
6. They've finished the game, like,
This
making the
house,
game,
you speak to the people
and it's
there
ready to
already?
go out.
No.
But
Like Dutch told us,
they're holding
look, but
back
don't talk to no one.
because they want,
Just follow
because
orders.
it's a
You know me.
PlayStation 5 and an Xbox, the new generation consoles.
How much further?
It's an exclusive to
Not
that.
far.
It's not going to
What
be
does
on
that
like old consoles. They're
Thanks.
going to wait until like next year, just to make sure everybody's got a console, so everybody can experience the game. Which me, to be honest, I'm quite a greedy fucker. I want it now, but I don't mind waiting.
Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this. Okay, let's head down there.
I played a little bit of Call of Duty again yesterday, like I did a live stream. and it was buggy, really buggy, and apparently they've lost like 70% of players, and most of the people that are probably playing it are content creators still, like live streamers and stuff like that.
Let me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
Oh, nice one, bro. I didn't know that you were celebrating that too, mate. Did you have a good one, Wes? My friend Sam, the girl who I get games with on Warzone, Sam's Muslim, bro. So she'll be celebrating that today too. I hope you had a good one, bro. But that sucks that the storm's coming in now for you. I see England are getting hammered. Oh, I forgot about this part. I was too busy talking. I was always... Aye, so Sam will be celebrating that today too, mate. Did you do much for it? Did you say you went out with your friends? Did you go anywhere nice, mate? Did you have a big munch, a big feast?
Excuse me. Hello. Oh well. Hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen.
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep it on touch.
please.
I think you should go now, buddy.
Now, friend, I ain't asking.
Gonna try and get two for the price of one.
Please, I am.
I reckon you'll only really be able to do that with a rifle though.
I don't believe it. Come here, partner. Come here. It's goddamn Dutch Vandal over there.
Aye.
Sorry, boys. We got here first.
There's another one shooting from the
Let's
window.
go.
Let's drill you.
You son of bitches!
There's a guy still in there, I think.
Son of a bitch. We've got a runner. See him, Arthur?
I see him, buddy. I see him. He ain't going nowhere.
Good shooting.
Thank you, Dutch. I knew you were a good guy, Dutch.
I don't know.
Don't know where you are right now.
It
There you are.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
That's nice, bro. That's nice that they still got you to come down, bro. But like you said, mate, if you, it's that way where you're kind of you're family, even though you're not family.
Price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
But aye, mate, that's nice that they invited you down, bro.
Uncle Sam agreed on.
There's a few, like I grew up with a couple Muslims. Like I'm originally from a wee small village, mate, and there was Muslim family. Tariq was the dad's name, and Assad was the son's name. Assad was a little bit older than me, and I get on brilliant with them. I don't see them as much anymore, but Aye. They used to own a warehouse. They used to sell like fireworks and stuff like that. I don't know if they still got it, but they used to give me half price, like everything off half price. Anything I wanted, it was half price. They were sound like they were really decent people.
I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking.
So you got much planned for tomorrow, Wes, mate? How's the water at your part, mate? At your house? Is it still okay, mate, now? I remember you said they fixed it, but again, fixed it again. But I don't know if you said, well, we haven't spoke since really, in fact. To see if it's been fixed, if it's burst again, sorry. I'm just gonna head out here now too.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
See when roughly GTA 6 comes out, I hope Rockstar just drops out of nowhere a next generation update for Red Dead Redemption 2. How good will it look? You can only hope. You can only hope. What if anybody from Rockstar watches this? Come on, Rockstar. Give the fans what they want.
What's going on?
And a Red Dead 1 remake.
Just jump me.
Oh, did he now?
Get about him. Come on, punch him. Oh, I never helped up. I know. Get about him, Martha. Punch him. Why are you not punching him? There we go.
Sneaky little bastard.
Sorry if you can hear the dog in the background.
No, not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards?
Aye, hopefully, mate.
Why are you
Hopefully
up
that's it fixed now for good.
Fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks.
How long did
I
it
don't know more
take
than that, I
you,
swear.
Wes, until you tested the water
Well, I would
yourself,
say
mate?
it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know.
Getting Charles Oliveira, gonna choke him out. You're all good, boy. Oh, I was a gun now. I hope they do drop that PlayStation 5 version of this game. It'd be great, like the graphics would look stunning in it. I really can't wait until GTA 6 comes out. I was playing a little bit of Grand Theft Auto 5 online last night, but offline, like not live streaming or or recording. It was the first time I played it in years. Callum, if you're still here, mate, Mini Grunt, I've been talking to Mini Grunt lately. Again, Wes, Mini Grunt is a person who me and my friend Callum and my mate Craig met before I started doing live streams and content, and the guy does voice impressions of Family Guy characters, and he's really good. I've been trying to get him on, and I have been talking to him for the last few weeks, but I've just been busy myself, mate. But I'm gonna get him back on.
Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss, come on. It'll be okay.
You can't beat a bit of that, mate. I still do that myself, but I'm a proper frog. I'm a caveman. The head just goes right under the tap. Mouth open.
3 days ago, and my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now.
I got 3 weeks.
Can't stay here.
That's quite a while too, mate. I would be a bit funny myself too about that, ways. If like pipes burst here, I'd be a bit funny with that myself too, bro.
We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay.
I would have just done the same as you, mate. Just buy big tubs
We'll keep you safe
of
until you
water.
figure out what you want to do.
My dog's
What's
noisy
your
tonight,
name,
eh?
miss? Miss
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Don't know why, but I always go back to this game. No matter what, even if I'm like, I don't know what to play, it's like, I'll shove Red Dead Redemption on. Or, if I'm just fed up with other games, I'll shove this on. I wish I had the first one though. I'm thinking about buying a PlayStation 2 again. I seen one on Amazon, and I'm thinking about buying it.
He weren't the first.
Somehow people can live stream though from PlayStations. Like, I think they do something with a PC, plug it together or something. But I want to do that myself too.
Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a
Yeah,
bunch of tarts?
I didn't know that's all you needed, bro, was a capture card. I have one, mate. I've got one in my PC, mate. And in my PlayStation 5. Because that's how you can live stream from the PlayStation 5 with the capture card, bro. But my PC's got a better one.
He ain't been seen in days.
But I seen one. I seen a PlayStation.
He's strong.
PlayStation 2. Sorry. For £74,
Abigail?
I think it was,
Arthur,
on Amazon.
how you doing?
And I'm thinking about buying it in the next couple of weeks.
And you?
Just so I can play
I
some
need you to-
old classic
I'm
games.
sorry to ask, but
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
he ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, he'd look for me.
Even the cutscenes.
Thank
This
you.
came out in 2017, I think. If not, it was
This
18.
way. Last I
And the
know,
cutscenes still,
John was headed up the river.
the cinematic,
For all we
yeah,
know,
is still really
he
good.
kept riding north
Holds
and
up really
never
well
looked
still,
back.
yeah.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'm going to do a little bit of Bully tomorrow. I'm going to try and finish that game tomorrow. I'm going to do it through the day, I think. I'm going to try and do that, like.
Hey, I see some smoke.
I'm
Come on,
gutted I
let's take a
can't
look.
get
Let's hope
Manhunt
it ain't more of
to work
O'Driscoll's
on the
boys.
PC.
Well,
I still need to try and get my friend up to try and see if you can get the fixer
seems
to work.
somebody left.
But if
recently.
not, I'll be able to get it on the PS2
That way.
when I get
Oh,
that.
well, come on then.
Or I
There's
could
some
even
tracks
buy
leading to the river.
a PS3 because it was out for the Xbox 360,
Let's cross.
and I'm sure Manhunt was on the
that way.
PS3 too.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow.
Do you
Ain't
know
we been here?
the Pinkertons in real life
Dutch
tried to
killed a
sue
girl in a
Rockstar when this
bad
game
way.
first came out?
But it was a
Just
bad
the
situation.
portrayal, like
That ain't like
how
you.
Rockstar made them out in the game. They tried to take,
Tracks go
they
left,
did take
down here.
Rockstar to court, in fact, but the court favoured
Davey got shot. Mac and
Rockstar
John
Games.
both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right.
How would you,
That snow's
do you
coming
know
in
how
hot again.
you'd find out if it
Lose
was
these
an
tracks,
early
gotta
one
move
though?
fast.
It'd probably be like a serial number on it or something, I don't know. I can remember too that the PlayStation 3 you could play online for free. And that was quite a good, that was probably the best one, I think.
Watch
The
yourself,
PlayStation
not
2,
very
the
wide.
PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 5, I would say, were my best consoles.
Come on.
I don't know about one would have been
Horse is
best.
getting
The only
tired.
thing I would
Yeah.
say was really good
Lot of
about
fresh snow
PlayStation
here.
3 though was
I don't know about
the
this,
like
Javier. We can't
playing
follow
online games
nothing.
for free
Now let's push
basically.
on a little bit.
It's the only
Maybe
really
we'll pick
decent
up the
thing
trail
about
again.
that one.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
Hey, look! Over there. You see that?
I was gonna buy a new game, Wes, too. That Star Wars game that's just recently out, or it's coming out soon, very soon.
Let's see if he can hear us.
I haven't seen any gameplay or anything really on it. And I'm not a big Star
Come
Wars
on.
fan. Like, I haven't sat and watched the movies. I've probably seen like little clips here and there when I've been at my sister's house and my brother-in-law's house, because my brother-in-law is a big fan of Star Wars. So he's maybe sat and watched it when I've been there, and I've seen little bits here and there of it, but yeah, I'm not a big Star Wars person, but lots of people were talking about this new game, what is coming out right now.
You getting that gun then?
So I might buy that, bro. Oh, it's the shotgun, wasn't it? I still know.
Come on.
I'm gonna take a picture of that now, in fact, mate. Hold on. So is that written on the PlayStation somewhere, Wes? I'm stupid when it comes to things like this, mate. I need your wisdom, Wes. I need your wisdom, bro. Your wisdom and your knowledge. I'm gonna start calling you Odin.
Careful here. You sure about this? It's coming from this way. Okay. Yeah, that we're high up here.
And if I can get one of them, I'll be able to buy Red Dead Redemption 1 as well. And I will be able to live stream it somehow, because people do it, like from I've seen people live stream like on YouTube through the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, obviously onwards. So there will be a way, and I'm definitely sure it has got something to do with the PC, and like you said, Wes, too, the capture card.
Go slippery. Stay close to the wall. Up this way. Gap here. That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
The only one I felt quite heartbroken by at the end of this game was Javier. Like, I didn't want us two to fight, like see him going on Dutch's side, taking Dutch's side. I didn't want that. I wanted him to be on our side, eh? Because Charles was, Friday was, John was. I thought Javier would have been like, see, Bull didn't really bother too much about him, and Micah, he was just a prick. And then the two new boys that came in, what Micah brought in, you only really got to speak to them for like maybe twice or something like that. And the story of it, really. So you didn't really get much interaction with them, but you could still tell they were pricks.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so
I didn't even know that either,
I don't
bro.
feel too good neither.
I think that's what I'm gonna do then, mate. See, instead of actually buying that Star Wars game, I might get a PlayStation 3 or a PlayStation 2, and then buy Red Dead Redemption 1, Manhunt, The Warriors, and just try and get a couple old classics, you know, and then live stream them, mate.
Sure you did.
I always wanted to try and find an older console again.
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Look up there.
Talking about that was, I had my PlayStation 3 done, and I used to play Grand Theft Auto all the time. That was when I was that was when I was in a Scottish crew. It started as a UK crew, but a few of the Scottish boys fell out with the English boys, and then the Irish boys who were in the group sided with the Scottish. So we ended up doing like it was like an alliance basically. Like the Irish guys had their own crew, and then us Scottish had their own crew. But like when we were on, we were always together and we always helped each other out. But the jailbreak was it was mad. Like it was mad. There was a couple of us what had it, but that was the easiest console to do that with, was the PlayStation 3. I heard you can do it with this game, with this, the PS5, but I wouldn't risk it, bro, because apparently, I don't know, I can't remember exactly, but like it can mess up your PlayStation 5 apparently. It can fuck it up.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet. Up there? More of them.
Sorry, I'm on them, brother, I'm on them. Damn pooch. Damn pooch. Oh, shit. You're gonna need to wait now, Javier, brother. Come on, horse. Horse. Come on, horse. I'm coming. I'm coming, brother. I'm coming.
You see any more,
We're good.
Arthur?
Don't think so. Jesus! You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course.
I remember even
now
see on the PlayStation 3 too, mate. Right, see online, GTA,
None of us are lucky right
there
now.
was lots of bugs,
Just ride in the
right?
water for a bit.
And I used to sit in a few,
You know,
and then I'd put like proxy mines down, and I'd put proxy mines down, and then I'd put my car at the end. This one was like a garage you could get in. Right, all you needed to do was drive right through the garage space. That you could do it with your car. So I would end up doing it with a random car, put a couple proxy mines in, so when somebody else tried to drive in and get me, like they were running into the proxy mines and then they were going into the car, so the car would explode at the same time. And mate, I bet you, I guarantee you, I've had so many people rage quit on the PlayStation 3 just to doing stuff like that.
We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
I used to love the PlayStation 3, bro.
Here we go.
That was the good old days.
Careful,
You know, I had,
it's his leg.
like, you couldn't add me as a friend. See, like you, bro, if you tried to send me a friend request on the PlayStation 3 back then, the game wouldn't let you, because like so many people sent me friend requests, and it only actually lets you get so many friend requests sent to you, and then it stops. Like, see, if you don't accept everybody, it will stop you getting friend requests because you've got too many. And that's what my PlayStation 3 was like, because I was always on Grand Theft Auto, and with that thing, what I was telling you, bro, everybody was trying to send me friend requests.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Talking about spring. Spring's just came in Scotland, man. I'm glad. But the weather wasn't too good today, right enough. Fucking rain.
When storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough, I guess. You sound doubtful.
Thank you everybody for joining the live stream. I hope you're all having a good weekend. I appreciate your time. Hope you stay safe, whatever you all do.
I wasn't on that boat, so hard to say, but I trust your judgment, Dutch. Always have.
Thank you, son. We have been shot at before, Hosea. I don't feel that this is honestly anything new. I hope not. We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money.
That used to happen to me quite a lot too, bro.
We're heading east.
But, like in this, like the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 version, I used to get that quite a lot, because I have the Back to the Future car in Grand Theft Auto, and you can fly it, and it shoots minigun bullets. But it shoots rockets too, mate. So I just used to go around and shoot everybody with that, and people used to get me kicked out the server. I'll go on. I'm gonna go on, mate. Do a live stream of that, right? And I'm gonna go around showing everybody all the Scottish Easter eggs in the game, like the hidden things that people don't know. And there's because Rockstar North is based in Scotland, Edinburgh, the capital here, the capital of the country. There's like lots of Scottish flags all over the map and different references to here, to Scotland. How you doing, bro? You keeping alright, Javier?
Morning, Arthur.
Imagine for mate.
Oh, you boys, because I thought you liked action. A couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you.
Yeah, mate, I was gonna get that. I was gonna get the flying bike, bro. But I ended up going with the Back to the Future car. Both of them are roughly about the same price. And then you need to spend like $3.5 million more to put the guns on the bike or on the car.
Stop it! Now,
but I've got quite a lot of things
punching each other when Como
in
Driscoll's
GTA.
punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Both been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll.
Bushwhacked.
Let's go.
That's what I'm quite glad about now, in fact. Right, I bitch about Warzone 2 so much right now. But that's one thing I don't miss about Warzone 1. The bush campers.
Right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is
They
about
bushwhacked you
more
like
than revenge
nobody
for
else's business,
long
man.
ago. They
shot in your soul big time.
Trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Is it, mate?
Might
Jesus
fancy living on
Christ, sir.
deer piss and rabbit shit.
See,
I'm getting
it's
too old for that life.
the thing what puts me
Mr.
off, right, with
Matthews,
GTA
Mr.
right now,
Mr. Pearson,
GTA Online,
would you please look
is
after the
obviously
place?
how
There
long
are
it's
no
went on
Driscolls
now,
about.
right? That's the main thing for me right now, right? But the other one is, like, see all your businesses, what you've got in the game, and like your mechanic, right? You pay them. So it's like every 15 minutes in real time, that takes like fucking about 10 grand off you. And it's just so annoying. Like, you're losing money when you're meant to be making money. with all this business. Now I have like literally everything in the game. Maybe not now because I've not really played it so much. But I've got everything I need in the game. I've got all the businesses, I've got my nightclub, got everything really. But I just keep on all the money, and if somebody keeps on killing you, I go in that rage mode. Well, not angry, but just I'm focused in. I see blood. I'm out for blood. I'm out for revenge. So I spend a lot of money on ammo, and it just eats away at your money.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
Aye, camping is a way of life, bro.
This feud
Definitely.
between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another. It will be.
You do get campers in nearly every game now. I still haven't played that game everybody's talking about right now. They're saying it's the Call of Duty killer. X Defined or something. I don't really know, don't quote me on that. But apparently, I've not seen any gameplay of it yet. But I've seen lots of people talking about it on Twitter. Like all the COD content creators were talking about this. And it's only like early access right now. And see if that gets a battle royale, I'll be on board. Just with what I heard about the game.
Alright, gentlemen.
Like the movement's meant to be really good. It's meant to be like Black Ops 2 movement.
Ready, Dutch.
But today's graphics.
Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr.
And if they do a battle royale of that, I'm all over that. I'm all in. Because I need a new battle royale game.
You two, hold position here. Let's go.
Right, let's do it, brother. Get my guns out. Can I not grab them now? No. Take your time, Will. Look at him. He's eager to get down there. So's he. Muppet. Look at them, they're off.
There they are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
So have you got much planned for the weekend, Wes, mate?
Who's he talking to? He don't
The weekend, I say the weekend, it's the weekend now. No. I mean tomorrow, bro. Have you got much planned for tomorrow?
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we
You
go
just
get
got bitch slapped there.
Colm can wait.
Would never let somebody do
Best
that to me.
Get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. Come on, let's get down there. Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse.
I was planning
You two, get
on
up
going
there and
to
keep us covered.
the Highlands.
Sure thing.
The Scottish Highlands. This summer. Next month. But
Good. Come on, let's go.
hold on, the dog's taking a drink, man. She's loud as fuck. Give us a second, everybody. Sorry about this.
Seems easiest to take the same path down as Bill and Micah. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur, Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on.
Sorry about that, that's her finished, I think. She's a big dog, like, she's loud. She's loud, like. Aye, I was gonna try and go to the Scottish Highlands this summer, right, next month.
Oh, watch out. This bit's steep.
It's my birthday next month, so I was gonna try and go roughly about the same time. And I was gonna take the drone up, and the drone can film, like, it's got a camera on it, it can fly itself and stuff like that. So I was gonna go up and take footage of the area and then talk about the history and then put it on my YouTube. Let me all know if that's kind of content what you would all like, or I would even maybe make another channel, another YouTube channel, and then talk about the history.
But the way our luck's been running.
Hush. Let's just get down there first. Down through these trees, quick.
Aye, mate. I'm the same that way, mate. It's after a certain age, when it snows or when it's stormy, like windy, very windy, and rains, when it gets like that, after a certain age, you just don't want to deal with it. You'd rather be in the house where it's warm, sit up with your house coat on and your slippers in front of the fire with a film on and chill out.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
Nah, bro, nah. No, a blogger, bro, I wouldn't. It's not my cup of tea, that thing, really. I'm just, I would rather talk about, like, history, bro. Just, history, not stuff about my own life. Like, walk, like, about the streets and talk about my own life and that. That's kind of cringy to me, bro. So, no. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, mate. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that guy, bro. Trust me. But, maybe just history. I've been talking about this. Well, sorry, I've been thinking about this for a little while. Just to, like, because I know a lot about the Scottish history and see Celtic mythology, like the old gods and the old stories of the Celtic people and the Picts and the religion. So I was thinking about doing something like that, bro, but there's already a few Scottish people that do this, mate. So I don't know, mate. I've been thinking about it for like 2-3 months now, but I've just never got around to do it, mate, because I just, like I say, I just don't know if.
That's all of them. Search the bodies.
Aye.
Strip everything we can from them.
I might give it a go, mate, but I just.
You recognize any of them, Dutch?
Of course not. Colm doesn't give a damn about his men.
Yeah, mate.
All he
I
cares
am
about
quite.
is numbers.
I am quite passionate about, like, the history here, even not just even Scottish history, mate. like see all history. I like to look into all history and like old religions and cultures and stuff like that, mate. So, mate, it's something that I've always liked, mate, and I see if I'm not the three things what I like the most is gaming, like live streaming, doing stuff like this, the UFC, and history. That's the three main things I really like, mate, so I know quite a lot. Odd man under, don't shoot the horse, man. Get out of here, horse. I think that was a 10-pulse shot there. We go at them. That's it. Run straight at them. Give them the war cry. Sweet. Oh, I hit the tree there. I'm gonna finish Bully tomorrow, right? And then later on at night. Oh, I forgot, Wes. The new Horizon, the Forbidden West, got put on the PlayStation Store. So I'm able to download that. I might do that tomorrow night. Forbidden West, PlayStation 5 version. And then, if I don't do that, I was thinking about doing some more like Resident Evil. But I'm actually just thinking more leaning to do Forbidden West because I haven't played that yet. And I enjoyed the first game. I thought the first game was quite good.
We're waiting on you, Arthur.
Yeah, mate, I remembered this, by the way, bro. I remembered you showed me this horse, and I was going to do it on this.
Good work, boys.
While I was still up in this area, I was going to try and just nab it quickly before we went like any further down.
Search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left. All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
Use that chewing tobacco first. That'd be disgusting, eh? Chewing tobacco. That'd be horrible, that stuff.
What we got here? Perfect. Plans.
Was Bull talking to himself there? I can't say nothing. I talk to myself all the time.
What do you think, Bill? Looks fine. Smells good.
Come on. Did we get everything?
Think so, boss. Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
Oh, Wes,
Perfect.
did you see the fight got announced?
This is something about the train they was gonna rob.
Duplessis, isn't it? I think that's what his name, South African boy. Duplessis and Robert Whittaker. They two are fighting now, mate.
Let's get out of here.
That's going to be a really good fight, bro. Whoever wins that will get a title fight against Izzy. And if it's the Duplessis boy who wins, it will definitely be in Africa, the fight between him and Izzy.
Wait until we have John.
Mate, I cannot wait for the fight, bro. That is gonna. I've been telling all my friends to watch out for this guy. That he's gonna be something, mate. I'm telling you, bro. He's gonna be something soon, like. he's a good fighter all rounded, mate. Like all rounded, he's a really good fighter.
Oh, indeed we will.
Fucking warrior, mate.
You know,
Pardon me, I apologise for that, everybody.
Oh, of course he will.
You
Just
can't
like
hold
all
what's
the
not in
rest.
your hand.
But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them.
Yeah,
So we always know where they are.
I think that's
They know
on
where
the
we are.
5th of
We
May.
allowed ourselves to get a step
It's
behind
May,
in
anyway,
Blackwater.
that fight.
That won't happen again.
And I'm sure it's at the start of May. It's roughly around the same time as my birthday. So I cannot wait for that fight.
Let's make some ground.
Because both of them can wrestle. Both of them have got some jiu-jitsu. I don't know for the full length of how good they are jiu-jitsu. Both of them can scrap on their feet. Both of them are well good fighters on their feet. It's just going to be it's going to be good no matter what way the fight goes. Like if it's on the ground, two of them are going to do good work.
leave him to me.
And if they're on the feet, it's just somebody's going to get knocked out.
It could be useful.
Okay, you got it. Go.
But who is Izzy going to fight though? Unless they do the Alex fight again. But he's apparently moving to light heavyweight.
Oh, no, you don't.
Shit! No!
You're coming with me.
Come on, I'm nobody, mister.
I'm telling you though, bro. Watch out for Johnny, mate. That's Johnny's here, mate. Johnny's gonna be champ, mate. Soon, like, definitely, bro.
What you got for me?
The boy works hard, like, I can tell you that, bro. Every day he trains, mate. Something was yeah, it's my horse.
What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy. Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you're not gonna like. I know nearly every word of this, by the way.
No, please.
I'm sad that way. I know every word nearly. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna get an older console though, just so I can try and live stream the older games. Mainly Red Dead Redemption 1. That's the goal. That's the purpose of it all. Need that game, like, it's an absolute classic.
Have a heart, miss. They don't tell me nothing. I swear. I don't want to die, mister.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know him, bro.
Okay.
I know who you're. I know that person. I see him tweet quite a lot, bro. But to be honest, mate, I haven't watched any of his fights yet. I just know him from Twitter, but I know he's a UFC fighter. Is that the boy from Kazakhstan, or is it the boy from England?
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce
But
you
I
to
do
the
know the
boys.
name. I know the name, bro. Because if that is the person who I can't mention the thing that is happening in the world right now. He said he doesn't want to be his country to be that place anymore. If that's the same person, bro, I can't say the two countries' words, the two countries' names, because YouTube is quite funny about stuff like this, mate.
All we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace
But
safe.
let me know
We get
if
him
that's the
hungry
Kazakhstan boy,
I got a saying,
or
my
if it's the
friend.
boy from England, bro.
We shoot fellas. His
But
name's
I know
shoot.
the name.
Save
100% I
fellas.
know the
His
name
name's
from
saving. And feed 'em.
Twitter.
His need feeding.
And I know he's a
We're
UFC
gonna find
fighter.
out.
But I
What
just
can
haven't
we
seen any of his fights yet, bro.
I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister! I hate that fella!
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Colm.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
Ah, right, yeah. That's the same person then, bro. I got confused then, mate. But I knew there was a boy. I thought that was the same person, mate, but I wasn't too sure. Right, like I shut up calling, just shut up calling. I thought that was there was two different people to start with, but I knew one was from London and one was from Kazakhstan, and then I was thinking to myself, no, that is the same person. But obviously it is now. But yeah, mate, he said he doesn't want to be named. He doesn't want the country what is close to them on his country when it comes up the UFC, because it comes up his name and then it comes up where he's from. It says Kazakhstan, and then the place where it's right next to his country, and he says he doesn't want that there in his next fight, which I don't blame him. But I have friends. I have a friend but stays in Russia, and we get along great, mate. So
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr.
it's
Morgan.
not the Russian. It's not. Ah, fuck! I've just said it too.
We're okay.
Hope YouTube doesn't hang with my
We
channel
have
for that.
a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what? 10, 12 people?
Mate, talking about Russia, in fact, I'm sure it was Russian boys we were on with last night, right, on Warzone.
50 days.
And one of the guys was pure good, like really good. He was like me in Warzone 1. He got 18 kills. And I used to drop like 18, 20 kills in Warzone 1, but now I just can't. Movement in the TTK, brutal.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
Charles is one of the best characters in this.
Come along.
Him and Sadie. But all of them are good in their own way. I've always said that though.
Here, you take this.
Right, we didn't get a DLC with one of them.
Gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way. Yeah.
There's talking about like Manchester. There's a UFC event coming up soon in London again. And Paul Craig's gonna try and get on it. The light heavyweight person who Johnny, my friend Johnny, bet in his last fight.
Sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of
And
it.
there's a new boy, there's a new guy, they're now two. He's a Scottish guy, and he's in the UFC. He's in the light heavyweight division. He's only had one fight, in the UFC. Can't remember his name though, but a lot of hype around this guy. Hopefully he does well. And he's in the hardest division though, you know, the lightweight, sorry, division. There's a lot of good fighters in that. Justin Gage, Dustin Poirier, Charles Oliveira, the real champ. That's the real champ.
Like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
I will do that, bro. I'll do that, bro. Look him up, man. It will definitely be on YouTube, mate. His fight will definitely be there, bro. What do you think? Right, I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter going back and forward about this. What do you think of Twitter Blue? See the tick, the verified tick on Twitter. It's gone now. You need to pay for it. Like, I know it went weird there for a while where people were paying for it a couple months back, and then something else happened. But now it's that way where you need to pay for it. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're famous or not, you need to pay still. What's your opinion on that, Wes? See, me personally, right? If you want to get it, fine, no problem. But me personally, I think it's more for like people that have got an ego. Or fair enough, see before, right, before all this happened, it was mainly for famous people or people that had a big name or a big brand. And fair enough, that was what it was back then, but now that it's changed, I feel like I've seen a lot of people that aren't famous or aren't anything like that, and then they buy these verified tick things for like, it's like an ego thing for them. They want to feel special, they want to feel something like that. I don't know. It's not for me, right enough. I wouldn't go out my way and buy it, but if somebody else did want to, each to their own, you know.
You see the tracks?
I think so.
Aye.
Maybe not.
Aye, it is stupid, mate. It's all money. You are right. I think is Elon Musk no South African, bro? Let me know if I'm right or wrong about that, Wes, mate. But I'm sure it was South African, is it not? And then he moved to America when he was like quite youngish. Like, I like Elon Musk, I think he's a legend, but this Twitter Blue stuff and making people pay for it, and like it not being just for like people that are like celebrities or people with a big brand, big name, got lots of followers or something like that, then I don't really see the point. He's basically more US, because he has been there for like most of his life, has he not, bro, in America? Because he moved there like when he was it maybe about a teenager, maybe early 20s, something like that.
Down there, you see him?
I see him, bro. I see him. Strike.
Nice. See if you can get another one.
That one right there. Oh, I see one right there. Let me see if I can get that from here. I don't think I will, right enough. Oh, it did.
Well done. I think that's all we can
That was aim assist. I'm sure though.
Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
Right, I'll get this one, Charles. You can run all the way over there, buddy, and grab that one. Aye, that's it. You run all the way over there, bro. 'Cause I ain't. I refuse to. Just like the royal family of Britain, bro. Just like the royal family of Britain, bro. It's disgusting, mate. They did it to everybody, though.
Oh, boy. Ready to head back when you are.
Sure. I just need to finish up here.
I love the bow. See the bow and arrow in this game? Brilliant, like. What are you doing, buddy? Put on your horse. There we go, mate. There we go, champ.
Come on then, let's head back.
Right, let's do it, bro.
Whoa.
On with you, Charles.
Yeah. Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
Some venison there.
I knew you'd be okay with
Can I be a bit of venison?
Yeah, it's easier when they ain't shooting back.
Oh, watch it.
Right, come on then, go.
I've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off
I
this
don't
mountain
think I
now.
have, bro. No. No, I never did that, Wes, mate. It doesn't ring a bell in my head right enough.
You're probably right. And
I'm gonna
even
look
if
that
we
up,
do get
mate.
off here,
I've completed 60% of this game. Like, like 60% of the trophies and everything like that. But I don't recall that, mate. I don't recall doing the Dreamcast mission.
In his hand ever since we fled Blackwater. We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab
I'm
the
gonna look that
essentials
up
and
too,
go,
mate. See after I
and he
watch that
doesn't
boys
even
fight.
bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
1 more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Right, mate.
She lost her
No,
husband or
no, I didn't do that, mate.
everything she had. So what
I
do we
never
do
did that before, bro.
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
I'm gonna look that up,
Who
mate.
knows? Maybe she'll deal with
I'm gonna look that
O'Driscoll
up,
for us.
definitely.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the
See what I like in this game too? The tomahawks. Sorry, I'm trying to get a drunk of my juice at the same time here, team. Stay with me.
I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well,
If you can hear this chair squeaking,
we've been scrapping over
I apologise about that. It's not meant to hold this much weight, so there's that. And yes, I am calling myself a fat bastard.
So I heard.
Even though I'm not that fat, but I swear we come across a bear, is it not? Any of yous did that? In fact, has anybody did this, right? You're just walking around, free roaming, in this game, Red Dead Redemption 2, right? You walk into a random house, and then a bear just jumps on you. It's inside the house. Has anybody ever came across this? I have once, and I'm not even joking you. My ass was caked and shite. My arse collapsed.
Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. Cut up here, off the trail.
You wrote that down, Wes, bro, eh? You wrote that down just in case it happened again, bro. So you were prepared for it, bro. Mate, I shat myself. Like a lot. No, literally, but I wasn't far off it.
5, 6 months?
I wasn't far off it, team.
You didn't expect this.
Oh no, I didn't expect that bear, Arthur. That's what I didn't expect.
Blackwater mess.
Holy shit, man.
Being up here?
That would have got a lot of people.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I'm still wondering that most nights.
I reckon you're okay.
See, I'm quite weird, right?
I could fall in with another gang, but
I need to play with the headset on. See, every time I play, I need to have the headset on. But I'm one of these people, I need to still be aware of my surroundings. Even if I'm in my house, I still need to kind of have one headset off. Like, see, one side of the ear off, like off my ear, not on. I need to sit like that, just so I'm aware of my surroundings.
20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
I don't like having both my ears covered. Same with if I'm outside. I can't have headset on. I can't have headphones on.
A few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me.
I'm just a weirdo like that.
Saved most of us. That's why
I'm on high alert all the time. Too much Call of Duty, PTSD.
How's that new horse?
He's alright.
It'll be even better when I get the other horse.
I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable
I still need to do God of War New Game Plus. I'm gonna definitely. I'm gonna leave Warzone until the weekend, right? Or unless my friend Johnny is on and wants games, then I'll play Warzone and Call of Duty. But I'm kinda trying to leave that maybe only 2 days a week now, and do it like Friday, Saturday, and maybe even not most Friday and Saturdays, because I'm really at my ends with Warzone, and so is my brother, Scottish Reaper, the person I get games with. But the team still plays, the team that we get games with. But we both are just sick of the movement in the TTK. The game, it feels like we're going backwards. The game's gone backwards. Kind of what that all looks like right there. See that yellow stains? Looks like piss. Like they've just been pissing in the snow.
What a surprise.
find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it
Aye,
is.
mate, I can't do anything like that myself too, Wes, mate.
See, you got on just
I'm okay with a hood, to be honest, but it depends. Like, I have a big, like a bomber jacket there,
Baby rum, sir.
and the hood
only thing.
is quite like tight.
Keeps you sane, it does.
It's not like a big wide hood on it. It's like quite a small wee hood on it, so it muffles your ears. I don't like that one. I prefer like my other hoodies, what are quite the big hood kind of thing. But I can't have my ears muffled. But it's mainly when I'm outside, to be honest. But even in the house too, mate, I still need to be aware of my surroundings. I can't have two on. Even like, I like to listen to stuff on YouTube when I'm lying in my bed too, so I have my headset on. And even then too, I need to have the one side off.
You could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch
Sorry
anything
about
else,
that. Hope you're all enjoying the content. Me buffing.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
If you do, hit that like button.
Arthur Morgan's first decent
Help
bit
a
of
brother
hunt
out.
after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew.
The cinematics are really good still in this, man, honestly. The cinematics are real good, man. And it would look even better if we had like a PlayStation 5 version.
It's been a bad few weeks.
Talking about the serial killer, mate,
Being Dutch, he is
do you know I still haven't found him? I done a few of the clue things what he leaves around. I think I did like 2 of them, but I didn't actually find out who the serial killer was in this game. That's another thing that I didn't do.
Show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
That's all you hear from him. Show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
I owe you.
Yeah, and you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. What's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Bill's the first person
Why are we doing
out
this?
of the gang
Weather's breaking.
you
We
meet
could leave. I thought we was lying low.
in Red Dead Redemption 1.
What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want
Because you
no
and
more
John
folks
walk
to
up
die,
to that
Dutch.
the place where they're all hiding out, eh?
Look at me. We're living.
And then
Even
he
you.
shoots you.
But we need
Bill shoots you.
everything we have.
And that's when Bonnie comes in and
Fancy heading
saves the
back
day.
there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head
Aye,
back
send
out
me it,
west.
bro, please. If
Now,
you can, Wes,
suddenly we're
mate.
about to rob
I
a
would really
train.
appreciate that,
What
mate.
choice have we got?
If you can, bro, send me it on Twitter, bro.
Who is?
And we'll get it done, mate.
He's
We'll
a big
get it done, like.
railway magnate, sugar dealer,
I
oil
appreciate
man.
that, mate. I
Good for
really
him.
thank you, mate.
Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob.
Hope you're all having a good weekend, and I hope you all stay safe, whatever you get up to. And thank you for spending some of your time with me and the team while live streaming. I just talk shite by the way and play the game. That's all I do here.
Listen up, all of you.
Try and get to know everybody.
According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a
I know.
spot there that
I
should
know.
give us good vantage.
He's a dipshit, mate. Bill's a dipshit. Or Bill. I need to try and speak more English, to be honest,
I'll
mate.
take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier.
It's quite hard though, eh? Like when you're from somewhere else, like other than like America, England obviously, or Canada, Australia. All of them speak English. We're like Ireland speak Irish. The Welsh kind of speak Welsh. Scottish speak Scottish, obviously. And then like Spain, obviously, Norway, France, Germany, all them speak South African. Everybody speaks their own language, so when you're speaking English you need to translate your words. And even for a Scottish person who got taught English all through their thing, but we still speak Scottish though, you know, so still quite hard to translate some words. I'm going to try and get the horse too, see after this mission.
Out of the snow, finally.
I'm going to go back up the snow, up the snow, up the hills, up the highlands, and get that horse.
Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles
Fuck Mike,
Smith,
he's a dick.
Arthur Morgan,
The rest of them are alright.
and what about young Lenny here?
Aye, Lenny's a man. Lenny!
Just happy we're back at him, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's
Do you know
safe.
Dutch's
You'll
mum
just have to trust me.
is buried in Blackwater? You can actually find her gravestone in the graveyard. When you first go into Blackwater, there's a graveyard and a church on the left hand side. And if you go in there, you can find Dutch Van der Linde's mother. True story.
Is Bill there?
Yeah.
Sorry,
you want
about
to
the
head down,
chair.
see how he's getting on?
Okay.
Whoa.
What is it? Oh, it's not showing up yet.
Easy.
How you getting on?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Imagine that, mate. See, that's another thing what's brilliant about you too, bro. You've got these like theories, and I like things like that, mate.
Okay, sure.
I like people like game theories and movie theories. I like coming up with things like that myself too, bro. And that's another good thing about you, mate. You think like me, mate. We think like the same, bro. But imagine if that's where the money was stashed. In his mother's grave. That's a good theory, Wes. That's a really good theory, bro. Because they talk about the money all the time. They talk about Blackwater literally all the time in this game. And I know you can go later on when you're John. Oh, sorry, I'm rambling.
Head back up there.
Okay. I'm heading. I'm going. They talk about Blackwater all the time, and the money. So that would be a good thing if Rockstar did do that. And like later on, when you're John, that's when you find it. When you go to Blackwater, you can find it like in like a side mission or like a end of the quest, like the end game basically.
Gentlemen,
if the game doesn't bug on me when we first meet Alden, the guy who shows you about the stagecoach robberies, when you're with that Trelawney, if it doesn't bug there again and we get past it, I'll go back to Blackwater when I'm John and like on live stream and show Dutch's mum's grave.
Said it was fine. Come on! You're pathetic. You know that?
Here we go! Pull me up!
I'll put you in it, bro.
Help! Hey, down here!
Right, grab him.
I've got you. Now stop yelling.
We've got you, bro. We've got you.
You're
Good.
okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down.
Where's Javier?
Lenny's brilliant. That mission when you go to the pub and get drunk with Lenny. That's absolutely brilliant, that mission.
Stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
Nah, I've got this, kid. I've got this. I'm just gonna ramble it and run straight up.
Who's going?
Me.
God dang it. One of you shoot those bastards. Who's got a shot on this?
Oh, you got me. You punched me.
You're going to the dock.
Sit down. Sleep. I don't think you understand who I am. I'm the Call of Duty sandbag here. I can take your bullets.
Will someone blow their brains out?
Oh, come on, Lenny. You shoved me out the way, bro.
Shouldn't we push up?
I'm going, bro, and just give me a wee second.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think that's what I need right there, in fact.
What the hell was Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that. You don't rob a Leviticus.
Make the face with your mate.
How you doing there?
I'm okay.
Oh, he gets a shovel to the face
If we
here.
don't stop this train soon, the other boys will never catch us.
Right, bro, I'm doing it. Give me a wee second. Shovel to the face. Turned into Little Nicky. So it beat his ass.
I ain't got a clear shot. I'm going up. We have to stop this train.
Shit, more guards coming out of that train car.
You good, Lenny? You good?
There better be some money at the end of this.
All these bastards must be guarding. Still.
I think so.
Good.
Smoke should go back online and play again too, but it's just, it's worse than Red Dead, it's worse than GTA, Grand Theft Auto Online right now. Like, there's just nothing to do on Red Dead Redemption Online right now. I did read half of your message there, Wes, bro, just to let you know, mate. But because of the fighting there, I just wanted to concentrate on that, bro. But aye, they could have done that, mate, like a little reward for the player, like after the game, mate. That would have been a nice wee touch for them. And to, like, because like I said, they spoke about the money all of the time through the game. It would have been nice just to know where it was too, and like you said, a little reward for the player at the end of the game, mate.
I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
Because remember, you do see, but actually, do you get the money? You don't get that money, in fact. Remember at the end of this game, when you're at the cave, and then if you go back for the money, you end up fighting, well, you end up fighting them each way, but that's where Arthur dies, at the cave, if you fight, if you go back for the money. But you don't actually get that money either, if you all understand what I mean. Like,
now, don't matter too much to us, but
it's under the,
might want to take a step back.
it's under the, like a wee,
now light the fuse.
What's it called again? A carriage.
Here we go.
It's under a wee carriage inside the cave. If you go further down, you see the pile of money sitting there. Remember, Abigail mentions it to you all. Right? You don't get that money either in the game, at the end of the game. So it'd be nice to find out where that money actually ends up, or if Dutch ends up taking it for himself. Or did you get the money at the end, bro? I can't remember that, mate. I need to get back to that though. Like I feel like I haven't played.
Look at this place.
Like I feel like I played this game, right? Sorry about the dog in the background. But I feel like I haven't got to the end for a good while. Like since last summer, when I first live streamed it.
Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you
The dog's quite loud tonight, sorry about that, everybody.
I'll give you that.
But I feel like I've not went right, like all the way through the game for a while. So hopefully this bug is fixed in the game now, and we can actually try and complete it again. But I didn't know we got that money, Wes, mate. Thanks for letting me know, bro. And look who it is right there. It's that Cornwall guy. Right there.
I don't think so. Here, make yourself useful.
He's there too, in fact.
You can read. Give me those.
Railroad contracts.
It's a nice wee touch.
Invoices, blah, blah,
Like,
blah,
you wouldn't notice that, obviously.
Not really.
On the first playthrough. Like the pictures of him.
Some fancy new boaties ordered.
I am not robbing another boat as long as I live.
No, this looks like something.
Have you checked all the drawers and cabinets?
How's it looking in there?
I think I got him.
Nice.
Well, thank God. Come on.
Do you think, Wes, that they will do a third one of this game? a Red Dead Redemption 3. They will, I think definitely that they will, because it's a big money maker for them. But they could just end it with how the end of Red Dead Redemption 1 ended. Like how, with Jack, like how, what happened at the end of the game, how he kills the Pinkerton guy. They could have just, like, they could leave it there, because the story does kind of fit for that, for an end. But I do think they will do a third one, for the fact that it's just a big money maker for them. Right, we're going wild on I don't know if we're going to leave these guys.
Any bright ideas, I kill all three. So behave. Come on, move. If I hear so much as a footstep from this car, you'll end up
not
like
getting
all
on?
your friends
Get
out
on.
here.
You damn lunatic! I thought we had a deal!
I'll let him go. Just for him. He's not going anywhere. See that mission when you get the, it's like the oil tank thing, and then you put it on the train track and Arthur's standing on top of it. That's brilliant, that mission. Like that's they got inspiration from that from a movie too, like an old western movie. But I like that mission too because Sean's there, right, and then they're talking about like back in Ireland. He's like, my dad used to do this, and they're like John, Charles and Arthur all say it at the same time. Not the dad, like talking about like his dad pish, basically talking about his dad all the time. And I just thought that was quite funny, because that's what like Ireland Scottish people say, like da, as in dad.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
And Sean's a good character in this. Like I think he's brilliant. He's funny.
We'll be able to hide out there, no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
I don't like how he calls Arthur Englishman though. No offence to English people, but you don't call Scottish person English. And he calls him English because obviously Arthur's parents were Scottish in this game, but the Highland clearance happened, so his family went to America, and because obviously Scotland's in Britain and all that carry on, I'm not going to the politics. Fuck the politics. Talking about politics, in fact, right, I try and kind of stay away from politics from this channel, but if any of you hear about Scottish government stuff, look into the SNP right now. It's a circus right now. That's the Scottish National Party. It's honestly a circus right now. It's funny to see everything going on, even though it's wrecking the country. But that's what I'll say about that. Give me a wee 2 seconds, team. My roach came out my joint, so I need to fix that shit.
Don't stop, stay with the others.
Give me a second, bro. Thank you everybody for joining the live stream though, I really appreciate it. Just a wee second, sorry everybody. Bear with me. Man's got to do what a man's got to do. That'll do. Fuck it, that'll do. Thank you all for bearing with me. I think I punched my mic there too. Sorry, mate. Do you think that'll be a prequel, mate? I could see it going both ways, to be honest, bro. Right? If they could do a prequel or a sequel, right? But I would prefer a prequel, mate. To be honest myself. But see, either way, mate, I would be fine. Because you know me, mate. I'm a big Rockstar fanboy, mate.
I reckon we can handle it.
Like,
All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try
I've played nearly every single Rockstar game that's been made.
Shut up. I'm just saying. Well, say less. Pick the wheel up.
I'd love to be like a game tester for them. See, like people that play the game, to try and find any bugs, and to give feedback on like the story, the graphics, the mechanics of the game, stuff like that. I would love to be like a game tester for Rockstar North. You know, I'm a 10-minute drive from Rockstar North in Edinburgh. Rockstar,
Poor bastards.
message me.
Really screwed them over down here.
Let me know if you need somebody.
Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
Well, get in. I'll tell you.
How good would that be though, team? To be a game tester for Rockstar. That'd be a dream job, wouldn't it?
We'll follow the river, then cut left inland. Let's get going. I want to be there before nightfall. So.
Alright, Tommy.
Yes.
It remembers me of somebody I grew up with. Like, I know I say it all the time.
This is the heartlands we're
But
going
he
to.
does, like.
Good farming and grazing country. They lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass.
I know that's a shame too.
Herded up to the reservations in the middle of nowhere.
See, that's what I think, right? See what what they're talking about now, how like the Americans stole the lands of the Native Americans, right? But see, when you say Americans, a lot of them would have been Scottish people and English and Irish, and like from obviously Spain, other places of the world, right? But see, the ones which were Scottish, they should have known better. Right, because the English did that to them, and that's why the Scottish people moved to America back then. Needed to move because their land got took from the English, from the British, so they shouldn't have done that to the Native American people, because they did the exact same to the Native Americans what the English did to the Scottish people. Blows my mind, that really does actually blow my mind when you think about that.
When we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very sad man, and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur here. Maybe a little older. A wilder delinquent you never did see. But he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Aye, mate. With a prequel, they've got so much they could work with, bro. And like you were saying, it could do it with Cole O'Driscoll, how him and Dutch met, and all that drama feud started, or how he met Hosea. They could, aye mate, they could do lots, like, even how like, well, I know they touch on a little bit of how Arthur and John got in with the gang, like they were very young. But we were talking before too, I'm sure we were speaking about, like, remember Arthur's wife, how she got sick? Was it me and you? I'm sure it was me and you, bro. Like how they could have spoke about, like, Arthur's son died, so you could have seen all of them, like, because Arthur was still in the gang when he was with his wife, and when he had his son, and when they passed away too. So it would have been cool to see all of that, and then Blackwater and stuff like that too. But aye, mate, it would be good. Like, apparently they've took a lot from this game, like the mechanics, how the game works, and put it into Grand Theft Auto 6. I tried to stay away from all the leaks of Rockstar, of Grand Theft Auto 6, but I've started looking into quite a lot of them, and see if you haven't looked into any of the leaks. I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody, don't worry, but all I will say, see if the leaks are all true, what I've read up on and looked into. This game is going to be absolutely amazing. Like, it's going to be so good, by the way. But I would like a prequel of this though. I do think one will come. I think that's going to be the next big game. I'm sure all of us could say that, to be honest. Unless they do a Bully 2, like a Bully 2 game. And apparently, where are you? I'll not leave you behind, brother.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Aye. Apparently they're doing a medieval game though, Rockstar. Like, there's been leaks out about that they're doing a medieval game, and I don't know how I feel about that. But Rockstar, I reckon, could pull off anything, to be honest. They even did racing games. If you all remember the old Midnight Club games for the PlayStation 2. I used to love the games. You could put your car up on the two wheels and go through like wee tiny alleyways. But I reckon a prequel or a sequel. Red Dead Redemption 3, anyway, let's just say that. I think that's going to be the next big game that they're going to do. But I do think, I've got a feeling they're going to make a remake of the first game before Red Dead 3 comes out.
We were onto something big. Then Micah got you all excited about that ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again. Head out around them. Be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now,
I know, Wes.
Everyone,
I know, mate.
Put your tools down
I
for a
love
moment. Come
the
on,
Native American culture.
I know.
Like, I love Native American stuff.
And we are far too.
And like you said, it is sad because their history has been wiped. A lot of their tribes, some of their tribes, will know their backgrounds, like through ancestors talking, telling to their children, to their kids. But that's basically just the exact same as here too. Like the Celtic clans and the Picts didn't write things down. The Druids and stuff like that too. They didn't all write things down. They go like history books, like people go by what like the Romans wrote of the Celtic clans of Scotland and the Picts, basically, and then the Anglo-Saxons, what they said about them, basically. So what, and it's the same with the Native Americans, right? What people were saying is basically, like, what people are saying as facts about them is all hearsay, because it's kind of like Chinese whispers. People have said it. This person said it to that person, the other person said it to somebody else, and then therefore it keeps on going on and on. And that's what it was. Like, nobody wrote anything down. The Native Americans didn't write their stuff down. The Celtic clans and the Picts didn't write anything down. So they all go by what other people have said about them. And it's sad because, like you said there, Wes, nobody really knows. And it's just a bit of, like, a part of history what has been wiped out, what nobody knows about.
Off the mountain and rode east into some pretty enough country called the Heartlands.
Mate, see if you go, if there's on YouTube, right? I watched a lot about like the pyramids and stuff like that in Egypt, mate. And see on on the pyramid, like how they've got like drawings, but it's like it's words today, like they speak like you can read it. What's that called again? Hieroglyph. Fuck knows. I butchered that. I absolutely butchered that.
Quite a day.
The old Egyptian writing, anyway. Apparently, one looks like a helicopter, mate. And people have been thinking, like, did they? Like, I want to say there's lots of theories about the Egyptians, the old Egyptians. Like, people think they were more advanced than what we think they were.
I'm gonna read a book.
That's it, mate. I can't pronounce that, bro. Hieroglyphs. Oh, fuck knows, mate. I butchered that, bro. That's the Scottish accent for you, though, mate. We butcher a lot of words.
What's going on? Nothing. Nothing at all. For the first
time
in weeks. Nothing.
Aye, mate. There's lots of parts of history what are just missing, you know? Like even in Norway too, they didn't write anything down. Like, see the Vikings, technically Viking, the word Viking really means actually people that sailed to different places. It doesn't actually really mean Norse people. That's actually true, by the way. But anyway, the Norwegians and the Scandinavians, they didn't write anything really down much either. Aye, so there is a lot of history what is missing, and it's a shame, man. Makes you wonder, though. It does actually sit and make you wonder about shit. Right, I'm going to Uncle. What are you saying to it, you fat old bastard? He's sitting on your arse again. Get up. Give him a kick, Arthur. Give him a kick. A fly wee boot to the ribs. I know, mate. I know.
Work yourself to death there, Uncle.
It does, though, mate.
Yeah, does it pay well? Eventually. So,
see what,
while the rest of us are busy stealing, killing, lying.
Did you ever play? You don't like the games, in fact. You don't like the AC games, do you, bro?
Strange world we live in, Arthur Morgan.
Odyssey had Atlantis in it, bro.
Sure, I got some.
And my friend bought it, like we do the PlayStation share. Me and Craig, and he bought the DLC for it. and I played a little bit of it. That was before I started live streaming and doing content, no bro. And Atlantis was in that game too.
Here for 2 weeks now. Karen's about ready to murder Grimshaw.
Well, can Miss Grimshaw spare you?
Can Miss Grimshaw spare you?
You played it too, Callum, didn't you, bro? You played Valhalla too, bro.
You're worried about house chores.
Cheers for being here still, Callum, mate. I appreciate your time, mate.
You got me. Come on
in. Valhalla, right? My opinion on the AC franchise right now. I've always been a fan of them. I played every one except from the French one, the one that was set in France, and the English one. I can't remember what they two were called. Unity was one of them, in fact, and I can't remember what the other one was called. The one that was set in England, right? So I didn't play them two, but I played the rest of them. I liked Origins, right? But that's only because I like Egypt stuff, and I know about their gods and their mythology, right? So I liked that game, but I didn't like Odyssey, right? And Valhalla, I thought it was okay, right? But if it didn't have the AC title on the name, if it was a different game, I felt like it would have been better. Like, I don't think AC should be an RPG game. And I'm quite glad that Mirage, the next game, is going back to like the first. I'm not helping you, pal, you can go and bite my shite. I'm glad that Mirage, the next game, is going back to like the more single, like not RPG basically. It's gone back to the old roots, and I feel like that's the best way. But they're like Call of Duty in a way. They're trying to please all the fans, where they're pleasing none of the fans, because they're trying to do too much with the game, and it's just fucking it for everybody. But they've got lots of games coming out. Like they showed off a lot of games, like one set in like a Witch Trials, what I'm really looking forward to, and then one set in Japan, and then they're doing the online like version of it, where every season is going to be a different story, a different setting, stuff like that. And then they've got Mirage, what comes out this year. So I feel like they're trying to do lots of different games to please all the different fans that they have. But hopefully it works out for them, because I do like the AC games, and I feel like they might have made the right move there, making all different games. Like Mirage is for the people that like the older games, then say the one that's set in Japan is more like RPG, what is mainly nowadays. So that's pleasing their kind of fans, and they're just trying to please everybody. Syndicate, that was it, bro. I never played that one, mate. I don't know if you all know this guy. He's a big YouTuber, mate, and I used to watch him all the time. The Rad Brad. Brilliant, absolute brilliant YouTuber. I watched him play the game though, Syndicate, right? And he bought the DLC for it, and it had Jack the Ripper in it. It was like Jack the Ripper DLC, and that looked quite good. Like, I've seen I've watched a couple episodes. I didn't actually watch it all, but it looked quite good.
Sad man, Arthur Morgan.
A sad man, Arthur Morgan.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. No, ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
I lied. Ringworm, then Rats with the plague.
See, I thought I know you were a big fan of Odyssey, Callum, bro. I've seen you play it a lot when I've been in. But I wasn't a fan of it. Craig really liked it. Craig liked Odyssey, but he likes Valhalla too, though. But I thought I don't know, in fact. I think it was just a little bit better, Valhalla, than what Odyssey.
Whiskey's on the top shelf, nearest the door.
But I don't like the Norse. Like, I know a lot about the Norse mythology, so like, you need to get things right. And it was the same with how they did the Wrath of the Druids, the Celtic DLC, when they went to Ireland. Like, they fucked up that story big time in our mythology. And I just thought that was shit. Like Balor, that was the only thing they got really right. And
Well, this here's a sheep town.
in Wrath of the Druids, mate.
I don't know what the smell is. Well, that's a ripe cheese, all right.
And Lou's spear too, but it wasn't really Lou's spear. If I remember right, it was Cuchullin's. Right, and the game didn't actually mention Cuchullin at all. It was only Lou they mentioned, and they said it was his spear. But Cuchullin was Lou's father in Celtic mythology and our mythology, Callum. And
here's to your good health, my sir.
aye, you find that. And I feel like the Morgan should have been in it. That's Celtic, that's our god of war, the Morgan. And it was a woman. She's badass, by the way, pure badass. And there's a cave in Ireland today, you can go to it still today. And that's apparently, well, people say that's the Morgan's cave. And that's where she lived.
Rich tourists heading to Saint Denis and then cruising off to Brazil.
Okay.
A train laden with baggage and passing through a bit of deserted country at night as to get to the docks in time for the tides in some place called Scarlet Meadows.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's right out near New Hanover. Right, it's real quiet out there.
Sounds good. Where's Tilly and Karen?
I think at the hotel. They were picking up some drunken fellas that they was gonna rob.
Why?
It seemed easy. They have been gone for quite a while.
I guess I'll go see if there's any trouble.
Oh, there's Tilly over there. That
See what was it? Sorry, I'm nearly choking on the smoke here. See, well, it was an underrated game of Rockstars, and it was brilliant, by the way. It was LA Noire. Has any of you played that? It was set in the 40s, just after the war, maybe the 50s. And you played a police officer. And you got to pick, like, what questions to ask people when you were interviewing them. And then who you could arrest. You had the choice to do that. And they got in real actors for the game too. Such an underrated game, that.
They're across the street.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
That was brilliant.
Uncle!
I'm sure you played that, Callum, mate.
I'm gonna go see about Karen in the
You and Wes have got that in common. You have played lots of games, by the way. Wes knows his games, Callum, bro. Callum, download Grand Theft Auto, right? Download Grand Theft Auto, and I'll get you on again with Mini Grunt, mate. Me and Mini Grunt have been talking again, bro. I need to get him back on. I've just been busy, mate. You know how it is, mate. No, you're not. Get your hands off her. Don't you put a finger on her.
Friend of hers.
Get out of here, buddy. I paid.
They paid to hit her, you goddamn animal.
That's a fucking fuck him up, Arthur. What? That's it. Sleep.
the hell are you doing here?
Trying to play him?
That was, I swung for the ass there. That was a haymaker.
You sure?
That was a haymaker. That was Muhammad Ali right there.
Nothing to worry about, just men. But stupid bastard.
I can't download it, mate.
About the bank.
And
Sure, I know small
when Mini Grunt's free,
livestock town.
I'll message you and see if you're free, and then we'll do a live stream.
Keep investigating.
I will. After
How
you.
good were the times to look at them, mate? On Grand Theft Auto.
Thank you.
Me, you, Craig, and Mini Grunt. We were the squad, like.
When I have
We were the team, mate. We ran that map.
Sure. He only punched me. Arthur punched him a lot harder.
All right then.
Hey, who's that guy over there looking at us?
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Me? No, sir. Ain't from there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely saw you with a bunch of fellers.
Me? No. Impossible. Listen, buddy, come here for a minute.
I saw you.
Come here.
Come on, get.
I don't like this.
It was the same with
Go get the girls home. I'm gonna go have
see
a word
the
with our friend.
remakes of the Grand Theft Autos, the old ones. I'm sure we spoke about this recently too. In fact, Wes, bro. Shit, it's that way. Aye, the remakes of GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City. The mechanics of them, bro, and the graphics were terrible. But apparently Rockstar have done an update for them, but apparently they're not as good still, but they're still better than what they were. I wanted to record Vice City, mate. Do a recording of Vice City. But you know, PlayStation have just took Vice City off the PS Plus store. Like, so I can't play it for free, mate. Just when I was about to start recording it and playing it again. But I was only going to record it because of the copyright claim. Remember what I was getting on that game, bro. It's my horse now, pal. It's my fucking horse now. What are you talking about? I'm going this way now. It's mine. Right, we're gonna go back to camp now. Do that mission there. I think it's Hosea.
I don't think you should just be wandering around. Dear friend.
Who are you talking to? Who is he talking to? Where is he?
The thing happens round here without an O'Driscoll saying so.
Here. You're an O'Driscoll, aye? You're an O'Driscoll, aye? Aye?
Right, down you go.
You're an O'Driscoll, aye? You muppet. You're no match for Arthur, man. Told you all, I'm the team sandbag. I can take the bullets, I'll eat them. Chew them up and spit them back out. Hopefully they do, Wes, mate. Hopefully they do add San Andreas. Because that was my best Grand Theft Auto game. I really enjoyed San Andreas. I remember playing it for the first time as a kid. My big brother, who I get games with on Call of Duty, Scottish Reaper, he came home from work with Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, and he wasn't much of a Grand Theft Auto player. He more liked Call of Duty, like the old Call of Duty games. He used to play them, and Medal of Honor. If you remember Medal of Honor, bro, he used to play that. But he liked the look of San Andreas, and he wouldn't let me play it. Wouldn't let me and my twin brother play it. So after a while, we made sure we were able to play that shit. I bullied him. It was a shame. I felt bad. I was a little bastard. Always got my own way. But I would like that, mate, to go on PlayStation Plus, because like I said, it was my best Grand Theft Auto game, and I haven't played it since back then. There's another Scottish reference right here. Wes, mate, this right here. I'm trying to, how do I crouch down? I don't think I can in camp. This right here, bro, is the flower of Scotland. This is the Scottish thistle, mate. But you need to be careful when you pick them up, because they have thorns on them too. But aye, lovely. It's a nice touch to the game. Like, only if you're Scottish, you'll really pick up on that.
I saw a huge bear, one of the biggest I ever saw. I reckon nearly 1,000 pounds.
My God, but you need me to come with you.
Of course. Let's go.
Callum, I've got the missions, the heist missions, still sitting there waiting for us to do, bro. We're basically in Grand Theft Auto Online. We're going to pick up from where we left off, basically. I haven't really done any missions without the team. It didn't feel right, mate, doing it without all of you.
I've been meaning to offload this big Shire horse for a while now. Unruly bastard.
Where'd you get him?
Some big, loudmouth bastard.
I didn't know that either, Wes, mate. I didn't know 3 was on before Vice City. So that makes sense, mate. See if they've took off Vice City now, so that makes sense, because like you said, 3 was on it and 3 came out before Vice City did. Then if they've took that off, they must be getting ready to put San Andreas on, because like I said, that was after Vice City, mate, eh? So fingers crossed, bro. I hope so. I do hope so. I'll be all over that, bro.
Easy, boy.
2 seconds, Callum, mate.
Okay, see if you can get your leg over that brute.
Easy, big feller.
All right, let's head into town. We're heading out. Might be gone a couple of days. They got a good range of horse tack at the Valentine stables.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Oh, funny. That's funny.
I remember now.
She heard that, Callum. She heard that, bro. That's what I'm gonna say, mate. Sorry, Wes, mate. My mate Callum just messaged me saying something quite funny what happened to him today. I'll not mention. I don't want to embarrass him. I appreciate both of you for commenting and talking away to me, and letting me know how your days have been, bros. I appreciate your time, honestly. Thank you all for joining the live stream.
Jenny could never have worked. That's like Arthur and Martha, or Bill and Phil.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
But if San Andreas does go on that in the next few days, when it's usually at the end of every month, isn't it? They start putting new games on. So I'm gonna keep my eye out for that. I'm like I follow on Twitter. I follow PlayStation, and I've got the notifications on. So I see a lot of stuff they post. But see, even if I... Oh, we're good. I'm definitely going to try and get a PlayStation 2, I think, like, definitely. If not, I reckon I'll get a PlayStation 3, because I know for sure that you can get Manhunt on that, Silent Hill 2 and Red Dead Redemption 1. That's the main games. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the original. I'm going to need to look into that and see if you can get that on the PlayStation 3. That was my best. Oh, why am I getting off that again? I seen the hitch thing to hitch the horse, and I don't know why, but I tried to do it there. But Resident Evil 3, the original game, was my best Resident Evil game. So I'd like to try and get that too.
You're in the right place. I got some beauties in at the moment. Yeah. What about
Callum,
this
you
one
might
here?
know this too, mate.
You looking to sell?
Like, I know that you need a capture card,
You got papers?
right? But do you know if you can hook your like an old console, like a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 2, up to your PC, then like do a live stream
He'll pay a good price.
of like the
Otherwise, I can
PlayStation 2
always stable
games,
them here for you.
PlayStation 3 games.
Yeah, take a look.
You can do it. I know you can, mate, because I see people on YouTube doing it, bro. And I really want to live stream Red Dead Redemption 1. This is only for Scottish people will know what this means. Wes, this is a Scottish slang word. It's a Scottish word. It means somebody's an idiot, really, but it's a nasty way of saying it.
All right,
Ball
partner.
bag.
You got yourself
That's
a
what it
deal.
is.
And a fine new horse.
I hope so.
Well, I don't sell anything other than good animals. You have my word on that.
Right, mate. I didn't know they could play the PlayStation 1 games and the PlayStation 2 games on the PlayStation 3, mate. If that's the case, mate, I'm gonna get the PlayStation 3 because it will be better graphics
Treat this fella well.
than obviously the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 1. The frames per second will be a lot better.
Not that much.
Well, and if I do it on the PC, the frames per second will be 120 frames, so we'll be good on that.
Let's get going. We got quite a ride ahead of us.
Lead the way. So,
In fact, I'm sure I can get more frames.
It's called O'Creagh's Run, up in the mountains east of Cumberland Falls. I just hope I can remember how to get there.
So if that's the case, Wes, though, mate, I'm just gonna get the PlayStation 3, mate. I'm gonna get that in the next, hopefully, week. If not, it'll be definitely in the next fortnight, 2 weeks. I'm 100% getting it. I've got money to put away as well, though. We're doing a surprise birthday party for my gran, so I need to help out with a bit of money for that, like chip in.
Dutch and you pretty much raised him.
I know, but it's done.
Oh yeah. The model's what you told me earlier, bro. I screenshotted that, Wes, mate. So I've got so I know what one. Definitely when I'm looking for it, bro. I'm gonna look for it, mate. Definitely. Even if I need to get one on eBay, if I need to do that, I'm gonna do it. It's a must, mate. I've been hunting all over the PC to find old games like Manhunt, Gun. Thankfully that worked smooth. Like I didn't have a problem with that, and that was Activision. the people that make Call of Duty. But I said that in that live stream too. That was when Activision really cared about the fans.
Yes,
Nowadays they're just money. They just want the money. They don't care.
We're going the right way.
And the game works smooth, really smooth, better than what Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 2 works. I guarantee you, if you have a PC, if anybody watches this that has a PC, go on to Steam, go on and buy a gun. It's only £3, something like that, £3 British money, very cheap. Go on and buy that, and I guarantee you that works a lot smoother than what the games are nowadays.
You reckon he's all right?
Who knows?
Sorry, I went on a rant there, and it's just because I'm passionate about Activision games and how they are nowadays. It just files my piss.
Picked up or picked off?
Or got away. If there's one thing Sean McGuire's good at, it's wriggling out of things.
Yeah. Guess we don't know nothing till we know.
Aye, Hurricane ball bag. Remember that? Everybody. Do you know, Callum? Do you know? See, Robert Whiteford, the UFC, the old UFC fighter. It's from Falthouse, just where we are from, basically. He tried to get one of the Hurricanes named after him, but because you can put in for your name, apparently, to get them called after you, basically. And he applied for it, but I'm sure obviously he didn't get it. Come on, rabbits, I see you, I see it. Got you. Pick it up.
Good job.
I hope we get a PlayStation event soon. Like to show off Spider-Man 2 and everything else really what's coming out next. There's a lot of Spider-Man leaks right now as well. I haven't seen any of them though, but I do know they're out there. But I can't wait for that game. It's going to be really good. Like,
Famished.
Cook that rabbit then. They're delicious on an open fire like this.
Fine by me.
give me a wee second, everybody. I'm just going to go and get another drink of juice. Gonna get another can of juice now. Just give me a wee second, everybody. Bear with me.
Go on then. I thought you said you were famished.
Sorry about that, everybody, too. The headset came out, so when the headset comes off, the mic cuts off, so I need to go back to the main menu.
Falling asleep on me there?
No, I'm no, you cheeky old bastard. Hold your wished. I'm talking. Aye, so when the headset comes off, the mic mutes, so I need to go back to the main menu of the PlayStation and then put the mic back on. It's a nightmare. Right, I'm gonna go and get another can. Give me a wee second. That's me back, everybody. Thanks for waiting. I got some milk instead. Like a bit of milk.
You want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't like eating this late.
Okay. After all that.
Aye, hopefully that's the good weather coming back now though. Like, we've kinda just got our spring, they're now wet. So the good weather's starting to come back a bit. But it was raining, well it was spitting today. Like raining just a little bit. But like I've told you before, bro, in Scotland we get the rain quite a lot. Hey Callum, you can back me up on that, mate. How bad does it rain and the wind? We get it all the time here, don't we, bro? Callum just stays, basically, Callum stays 2 seconds away from where I stay. Wes, bro. Like literally just stays around the corner from me. Callum, Wes is from South Africa, bro. He's been around for a while in the channel, like he's an OG. He's a, you know, gangster of the channel, bro. Knows his stuff, like, literally, you could ask him anything, mate, and I'd tell you, this man knows. He's wise, like, so I call him Odin, bro, because he knows his stuff. He does, like, knows his stuff about his games and stuff like that, mate. Honestly, I've played lots of games. Me and him talk about all the old classic games, bro, when we're live streaming.
I grew up in the mountains, Arthur. I was virtually weaned on bear meat. Hurry up so we can get going.
Okay.
Wait, it's my pocket.
Pack up and we'll get going. Okay.
Can any of you remember an old PlayStation 2 game? I'm sure it's banned right now, but you can get it still. America's 10. No, I think it was America's. Aye, America's 10 Most Wanted. And it had like Saddam Hussein, Bin Laden, everybody like that in it. And oh, it was a wild game, like, it's absolutely nuts. My dad, he bought it when he stayed in Amsterdam, and I'm going the wrong way. My dad bought it when he stayed in Amsterdam, and then brought it back. And then not long after that, it got banned in Britain, and I had it at the time that it was banned. That was a great game, by the way.
Really any getting out and staying in. It's hard. You know that. But Bessie and I made it work. Why? You think
Man, I can't wait. I really can't wait until I get this PlayStation 3, bro.
Listen, if Dutch's grand
Just to play the old games, mate, honestly, so. Like, I love the old classic games. You can't beat an old classic.
Maybe we can all have a new start. Anyway, for now, let's try and chase ourselves a bear, shall we?
I'm definitely gonna get a good few games, like, gonna go on a spending spree for old classics, mate. Right, the PlayStation 3 was a good console, like.
Let's look by the water here, see if he's been fishing again recently.
Can any of you remember PlayStation 1? Die Hard. Can any of you remember the games? How good were they? I'm sure it was the PlayStation 1. They may have been on the PlayStation 2 as well, but I'm sure I played it on the PlayStation 1.
Can you tell which way he went?
This way.
I don't think so, Callum, mate. I don't think it is, mate, but I can play PlayStation 4 games on this. Like this game right now, it's a PlayStation 4 game, but I don't think I could play like, well, on PlayStation Plus, how you can play the PlayStation 3 games, right? But you can only like stream them. It comes up stream, but not obviously live streaming. You can play them on that, but I don't know if you can play a disc PlayStation 3 game on, like, in the PlayStation 5. I'm not too sure about that, bro. But see, for the amount of money you pay for the consoles, you'd think they would.
Wait a minute. Something on the ground here.
Half-eaten fish here. Must have been left by our friend, I reckon.
Come on, see if there's anything else.
I see, what was I going to say there again, bro? What beach was it you went to, Callum, bro? Was it just Burnt Island you went to, bro, aye? And VR. Sorry, mate. I thought, see, when you were talking about that, I thought that meant, like, if you could play the PlayStation 3 games and stuff like that on the console, on the PlayStation 5 console. I thought that's what you meant there, bro. PlayStation VR, I don't know if, I think it's only the PlayStation VR, the new one, the VR 2, because me and Johnny were talking when it was maybe last week, in fact, about a week maybe or 5 days ago. Me and Johnny were talking, and it was just before he went to Malia there, and he bought the PlayStation VR 2 headset, the new one what came out. So I think that it's only the VR 2 headset what works for this console, because it had PlayStation 5 wrote on it on the box as well, because Johnny sent me the picture of the box and everything like that, so he just bought it at the time. I think he maybe just put it into his car. So I do think that though, but I might be wrong, Callum, I might be wrong, mate. I'm not 100%. But just going with the box, it had the PlayStation 5 logo on it, and then it had like the Horizon DLC thing, what they've got for the VR headset. But I've been thinking about buying one of them too, mate, because you can play Resident Evil 7 Biohazard on the VR headset, and with the PlayStation 5 graphics, I think that'd be really good, and it would make for good content if I video myself playing with the headset.
Now we wait.
Aye, mate, Johnny said it was nice, mate, it worked good. Like, he got the Horizon DLC, and then he got the Star Wars. There's a Star Wars game now too for a VR headset, and he's been playing that lately too. Like, we've not spoke about that game much though, but we were talking about the Horizon.
I'm fine.
Can't wait for his next fight by way team. Like, Johnny's gonna literally smash. I'll tell you that right now. I know I'm a bit biased because we're friends, obviously.
I know,
But shit, I've only got my pistol.
we need to do this
Where's my
right.
horse? Aye, we need to do this right. You're right, old man. There we go, that's us team.
Give me a hand here. Got your knife? Shit. Easy.
That's it, square go. Square go. Square go. That's it, you run. Shooting it in the ass. You run.
Is he gone?
Now you can come out now. You're good, old man. You're good. One game which just popped into my head, team. Can any of you remember the PlayStation 1 game? The Men in Black. Can any of you remember the Men in Black game for the PlayStation 1? That was amazing. That was literally brilliant, that game.
You know what, Arthur Morgan? I'm a little old and beaten up to be after the biggest game. You can have this.
What is it?
It's a map. A man in a bar gave it to me. Well, I stole it from him, but that's another story. He said it told him where to find some real big animals.
See, Resident Evil, the new one which just came out there, Resident Evil 4 Remake.
I think I'm going back to camp to lick my wounds.
That will get a VR
You're gonna track that monster.
mode soon,
Well,
right? Because
I'm gonna stick around
because
here for a while.
they did one for the original,
I'll see you back
right?
at camp.
The original Resident Evil 4. They did one for Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. They did one for Village, Resident Evil Village. So they're definitely going to do one for Resident Evil 4 Remake. And that game would look incredible in VR. Yeah, let's get this big bear. Oh, I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Gonna smash you. Who are you off to? See, even right there, there's the Hogwarts train. Right there, I forgot even I thought I was speaking English, but I was actually speaking Scottish there. Do you ever do that, Callum? You forget that you're speaking Scottish? Like if you're speaking to somebody who isn't Scottish, do you forget that you're speaking Scottish at times? Hey, where did this go? I want to take him, like, I want to claim him. I don't think he went up this way, like. Aye, lots of good fights are coming next month though. Like we were talking about Duplessis and Whitaker. That's gonna be a great fight. And then you've got, I'm sure I'm okay to mention this now because I know Johnny's talked about it, but I don't think the UFC have mentioned it. Johnny and then Anthony Smith, they're fighting on, shit, I better get this right. I'm sure it's the 15th. If not, it's between the 15th and the 17th. So that fight's happening, and I guarantee you Izzy will fight next month, because he came out that injury free basically. He's not got any injuries. Right, I don't know where this is, so I'm just going to go back to camp or do another mission. Right, I guarantee Izzy fights next month. Right, I don't know who he thinks. The only one I thought Duplessis was going to get the Izzy fight next, but obviously he's fighting Whitaker next now. So I don't know, I think that they're going to try and... But then Dana White turned around and said that Alex Pereira wasn't going to get another title fight straight away either. So I don't really actually know who, unless that the only other person I could really say would be Sean Strickland or that Kelvin Gastelum guy. That's the only two other people what I could say in that division what are up there and who is free. Like, who isn't booked up to fight. What's up, Ginger Pubes? You want help?
Oh, Jesus, please. I can't take this pain.
Got some medicine. Better than nothing.
Damn it, that won't help.
Nice one, Wes, mate. I wasn't sure, bro, if the first one would work on the PlayStation 5. That's quite decent, mate. I thought that there'd be a bit stingy with that, because see, like cameras too. Right, I have my PlayStation 5 camera there, and I've only used it a handful of times, but it's broke. I don't know how it's broke, but it's broken. Right, but I've got a PC camera there too, right, for when I live stream on the PC. I try and use it on the PlayStation 5 and it does not work. Even if you get a PlayStation 4 camera, it doesn't work. It only works with the PlayStation 5 camera, which is very annoying. So I kind of thought the PlayStation, like the first PlayStation VR, wouldn't work. That's why I thought that. But that's decent, no ways, mate. Thank you for letting me know, bro. I haven't played any games yet too, Wes, mate. C1 VR. I haven't played any at all, bro. Callum, mate. I'll tell both of you this, obviously, right? Wes, mate. See, in Glasgow, in Scotland, bro, there's a... Did you see that there? That just got floored there. That got dropped. Wes, bro. In Glasgow, in Scotland, mate, there's a place where you can go, and it's like a VR place, right? And it's like the game what they have is a zombie apocalypse, and it's like a big open space. Apparently, I know people that have been to it, and I've been meaning to go too, but I want to get a good group of people to go with me. You might know, Callum, what this place is called, bro. I've not got a clue, mate. But apparently it's really good, and the graphics on the VR are really good too. And you get like points and stuff like that. You can compete basically with each other. There's a scoreboard and stuff like that too. I think something like I'd love to go to something like that. We all should do it, Callum, one day, bro. I'll check it in 2 seconds, Callum, bro. I'll check my phone in a second, bro. Just, I'll wait until a cutscene comes. That's when I usually try and have a wee peek at my phone. Just so I'm not being ignorant to anybody who messages me, but aye, 2 seconds, bro. I'll get to... Is that? Aye, it's an animal. I thought that was maybe the law coming after me there. I was about to say, I've not even done anything. Aye, give me a wee second, bro. I'll get to the camp, and then I'll have a wee peek at my phone, bro. But aye, I would love to do something like that, team. That'd be brilliant. Oh, that's that old guy. Right, what's your theories on this guy? Do you think he can actually see the future?
Maybe earn your fortune. Maybe today is the beginning of the end.
Because he does quite a few things right in this thing, in this game. Talks about Arthur and like him passing away, like he's going to pass away basically. He mentioned something like that too, I'm sure. And then the old crazy guy who's like the priest who sleeps by the river.
Open the damn lock. Well, give me the Jesus Christ!
Shit. Get up, pal, you're alright, you're safe. Get up.
You alright there? Ain't gonna harm you anymore.
Mister, I don't hardly know what to say. Thanks, I guess. You done me a service. Hey, look, the stage company's gonna write this off as a robbery anyway. If you can get in that lockbox, you can take what you want from it.
I'm already in it, buddy. You don't need to tell me twice.
So I've been told.
You're a good horse, let's go. Take care now. Bye then.
You see anyone Michael Bean O'Driscoll? Head the other way. Yeah. Yeah, good boy.
I love the bow and arrow in this game though. I need to do that side quest though, Wes. I'm gonna watch that boys fight again, mate. See after this though. After this live stream, I'll go and watch the boys fight. And then I'm gonna look into that side quest that you were talking about, mate. Where you can get the bow and arrow thing. Just so I can do it in live stream too, mate. Just remembered me there of Dutch's mum. That's a stranger mission there too. The bounty. You know what? I'm gonna do a bounty team.
Well, looky here. Maybe this is our man.
You a bounty hunter, mister?
Maybe. It depends. Well, I'm guessing you ain't here to pass the day, turn yourself in, or discuss the finer points of county law. Then I don't need to know much more than that, till I got a reason to. All right. You smell that? This here's a livestock town, mister. Attracts delinquents and reprobates like flies. Now, I'm not a fellow to pass a quick judgment, but I've been around long enough to know you don't hire a saint to catch a sinner. You bring me what I need, and I'll pay you well, and I won't ask no questions.
So, what is it you need?
Why don't you have a look at that poster on the wall over there?
He's a low-down huckster. He's been poisoning folks with his miracle cure from here to Annsburg. Killed more than Landon Ricketts without even pulling a trigger. Gets some kind of sick satisfaction out of it.
The fella over at the saloon says he thought he saw him by the gorge straight north of here. You think you can bring him in? The money's good. I need him alive, though. I want to make sure the women he witted get compensated before he swings.
See another good detail in this game too, though. Right, see the people that you get from the bounties.
That's an important point.
And when you bring them back alive, see when you come back into the towns, you can see them swinging, like getting hanged. And you can see their funeral too, which is quite a nice sweet. It's a brutal touch, but it's a nice touch to the game. There's a lot of detail to this though, and there's a lot of secrets in this game that people have still not found apparently. Like Rockstar said that. Like see Michael from Grand Theft Auto 5. The person who played him is apparently in this game, and he's a spitting image of Michael from Grand Theft Auto. But nobody has found him yet. Nobody at all has found him yet. But Rockstar have said that he's definitely in the game. So I imagine being the first person to find him though in the game. Imagine if it was in plain sight, like he was hidden in plain sight, like if he was in a cutscene but in the background, like in a bit of a distance away, so you don't really get to see him, like straight up face wise. Imagine if that's what it was. Like you couldn't interact with him. He was only in a cutscene right in the back. People would be mad at that. Well, this is the medicine man, isn't it? Kick him over.
Benedict Albright? Oh, sir? Huh. Kinda look like him. And I was told he'd be up here. No, not me, sir. It's because I want to buy some medicine. And I heard good things. I'll pay in gold if you could help me find him.
See, it's mad too. Back in the day, people really did do stuff like that. See what this man's doing right here, medicine man. They'd put stuff together and then people would die, you know.
I'm a healer, you know.
Like people literally did that. Fucked up when you think about it, eh? You're basically poisoning other people and killing on it is fucking treating them.
Game's over, mister. Put your hands up. I'm taking you in. Taking me in? What for? Apparently that stuff you're pushing is killing folk.
Aye, could be ways, mate.
I don't know, it ain't my business. Partner, that's crap.
It's crazy to think nobody has found them yet though. Like this game's been out 2017, 2018. And we're in 2023 now. Halfway through 2023 really. And nobody has found them yet. Just tells you how much detail is in this game. Like so much to this game. But it could be that too, Wesley, mate. It could be literally in a picture somewhere, in a photo. That'd be so annoying, though, eh? Like looking all over for him. Then you find out he's in a photograph or in a cutscene in the background. You'd be so peed off with that. You'd be so annoyed. I would be with that. But you'd still be happy that you were the first one to find him. All the hours you would have put into it.
I got a cross.
Do you know, see, the person who played Trevor in Grand Theft Auto 5, he's been trolling a lot of the fans lately. Apparently he's fell out though with people from Rockstar because he just hates like people coming up to him now and asking him about Trevor. But you probably would though after like years of that, because that's all people really know him from, and he's probably wanting to break away from that. Like, and then he went into The Walking Dead, but people still said it was Trevor. Even the character, what he played in The Walking Dead, was basically like Trevor, but just maybe toned down a little bit. The comics were way better, by the way. I don't really like the new comics out right now. What are about the game? Remember the game what I did was The Walking Dead, Clementine. That's what the comic book's called. It's The Walking Dead Clementine Book 1, and they're doing 3 of them, but they're doing them yearly, so 1 every year. And I have the first one upstairs, and mate, worst Walking Dead comic I ever read in my life. Like, I'm not a big fan of comics. I don't even really sit and watch the Marvel movies and stuff like that. So I'm not a big comic fan, but the Walking Dead comics, anything like that, I'll read no problem. But that Clementine one, it continues the story of what happens after the games. But mate, it's terrible. I will buy the other ones though still. I will buy them and read them, but I know they're going to be terrible.
Sir, this isn't necessary.
But the only reason I'm reading them is because I've read all the other comics. But because of the games too, I want to know the story, what happens. And apparently, Skybound, the people that make the Walking Dead comics, have gave Telltale Games £8 million to help them with progress again, because they went bankrupt, and now they started making new games, like they're making Wolf Among Us 2 again, and then they've got a new game that's releasing soon. Can't remember what that's called, but the only reason Skybound would give them £8 million is if they had a new deal to do with the Walking Dead series. So they must be doing a new Walking Dead Telltale game, and I would love that. I love their games.
Madam, please remember what I told you.
Was Trevor in Better Call Saul? Mate, we spoke about this, Better Call Saul. I really need to sit down and watch it, bro. I haven't watched any of it yet, mate. But I've seen all of Breaking Bad. I watched all of Breaking Bad, that was amazing. And I'm always late to the party with things like this. Like, see, Game of Thrones. I didn't watch Game of Thrones until it was like the 5th season in. And it was when it was on a break, so I got to catch up with it all on what you all want. Look at you, pal. Smoked. Shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I should have just smoked them with my gun there. I didn't know that Trevor was on Better Call Saul. He's a great actor though. That Stephen Ork, I think his name is. His real name is Stephen Ork or something like that. Or is it Stephen Hogg? It's Ork or Hogg or something like that.
What else am I gonna do?
Hey, now partner, we don't want any more trouble from you, okay?
I wish the guys were still there. I would have beat the shit out of them there.
Sir, try to remember what really happened at Sylvia's Saloon back in '76.
Just a lot of bunk, Plato. It's just a lot of bunk.
It's not bunk, Mr. Calloway, sir. It's history.
Ancient history, done and dusted. The dead got off lucky, the living gotta keep suffering. Same as always.
But did you shoot the Newton twins?
I don't give a pig's penis about the Newton twins.
Pig's penis. He doesn't give a pig's penis.
73. You rode the Alabaster Trail together.
Funny thing about pig's penis.
The funny thing about the history books, it was the winner what wrote the history books.
This isn't going very well.
Apparently not.
This is Jim Boy Calloway. The Jim Boy Calloway.
Who?
The gunslinger. Fastest left-handed draw that ever drew breath. He once killed 14 men.
I really do need to sit down and watch it one day, Wes, mate.
How do you mean?
Well,
like, I still haven't watched the rest of The Last of Us, bro. Like, I'm still on that. The last episode that I watched still was the episode with Sam and Henry. So I still need to watch all of that. It's just trying to find the time, mate, really. Like, I've not got any time. The only time I have, see for myself, literally the only time, I'm not complaining here because I'm literally not complaining. I'm happy like that because I'm always busy and keep myself going. But the only time I really have for myself is when I'm going to sleep, mate. Like I'm in my bed. It's literally the only time I have, mate. But there's a lot of shows that will be coming out soon that I need to, like, I will be watching. Like there's a TV show called The Warriors, or Warrior. It's Warrior instead, in fact. And it's about like in America in the 1800s, when like the Chinese gangs were around. The what were they called again? The tongs and the hatchets. That's what the other ones were called. And then you had the Irish mobs, and then you had the corrupt police, and it was really good, mate. But it was racist. It was racist to the Chinese, and it was really brutal. But it was a good TV show. It's all about like mixed martial arts, really about MMA. That's what it's really about. Michael Bisping, see the English old UFC fighter, he's only got the one eye. He was in it for one episode, but that's got a new season coming out. I think it's like next month or maybe 2 months. Where's my horse? There it is there, in fact.
Alright, boy.
Pinkertons? Is that a TV show? Wes, mate? Oh, sorry, you're talking about the coppers, the corrupt police and Warrior. It very well could be the Pinkertons, mate. It could be because it was set in the 1800s. And see what the town looks like, mate. Is what's that called again? Saint Denis. It's not showing up on the map right now, of course, because it's all fogged. But see that's Saint Denis or whatever it's called. Saint Denis or something like that, down roughly about this area. That's what it looks like, mate. Like the TV show. If you haven't seen it yet, Wes, mate, look up Warrior, mate. If you like history and MMA, you'll like this, bro. The first episode kicks ass, bro.
Oh, you be quiet, Anastasia. Anyone can tell this one is a pussy cat.
Exactly. Yes, he's a pussy.
Somebody mentioned to me Snowfall, mate.
Whatever you say. How much you cost anyway?
No, in fact, sorry, I'm wrong. I'm thinking of a game. It was a game my cousin was playing. It was something snow.
You got a fine way with the women, amigo.
Can't think what it was called though. You've been playing it quite a lot lately.
Oh man, I dread to think about it.
What's that Snowfall about, Wes, mate?
Kiss that guy or punch him.
Oh, and we have our answer.
Oh, come on. We can handle these fools.
Gonna punch the eyebrows right off your forehead, pal. Come on then, big boy. Give him an elbow.
We'll sweep you out with the trash. Come on, Arthur, hit someone. What the hell's going on down here?
This remembers me of talking about Warrior, the Warriors, the Rockstar game. That cutscene remembers me of something, like another cutscene from the Warriors Rockstar game. It's when you're fighting the SA dudes, and then this big guy called Diego comes down, big solid guy, because you basically batter his brother. It's a brilliant game, The Warrior. Same with the movie. It's one of my best movies, that. Get your hands off me. I'll shave the rest of your head, pal. You look like an idiot. Easy, Tommy. You're a big wall puncher, aren't you? You got this, are you kidding, pal? You're getting smashed after. Ah, you're right, he's a big wall puncher. He's a big old wall puncher. This is where Arthur got his TB, tuberculosis. Get off me. Get fucking off me. That's it. Get your ass down there. My turn. My turn, motherfucker.
Stop! Please! Please! I beg you, stop!
Thank you everybody though for being here. You're all legends, you're all OGs. Appreciate it.
No business. No business, sir, but please, I beg you. Sir, you alright?
Making new friends again,
I wonder if that guy knew Arthur had. Sorry, I wonder if that guy who has Mr. Downs, the guy who has TB, I wonder if he knew he had TB in that moment.
Well, quite
And I
well
wonder
indeed.
if
I went to
the other
Blackwater
person who
looking for
Arthur
you,
was
gentlemen.
fighting
You're not very
caught the
popular,
TB off the guy too and passed away.
Javier and Charles, I've missed you. And Bill looking as well as can be. Gentlemen, always a pleasure. You're right.
I'll definitely have a wee look at that too, Wes, mate.
And young Sean.
I need to. Same with the Mario movie, mate. See the new Mario movie. I'm going to sit and watch that, mate. I used to love the games. I don't really watch much animated things though. The only animated things what I really watch is the Resident Evil movies. And even at that, I'm not. I like them, but they're too much action focused for me. And I feel like Resident Evil should be more horror. That's the only that's only movies and TV shows that I watch. But the only reason I watch them is because they're canon to the games and to the lore and the story of Resident Evil. So if you watch them, you get the full picture of it all, like the full story. Where if you only play the games, you're like, right, well, some of the story's missing. Where was this character when this was all happening? What were they doing? And when you watch the animated movies and TV shows, it falls in the gaps, eh? So I wonder what that cross is sitting there for. Oh, I'm stupid, that's from the window. Let's see if I can climb through that. Aye. I felt like I was in the livery there. Felt like a weekend in the livery. Friday night, Saturday night in fact. Surprised there was no here. Let's up, Bob. Hurry up. This way. Let's go.
Give more! Please! Prove we ain't a land of savages! Prove we're here for each other! Oh, it's you! I hear poor Tommy is in quite a bad way.
Good. You fucking deserved it. Big wall puncher.
I hope you don't harbor a grudge against me. It is in giving that we receive the true gifts of life that are eternal. So give generously, for that is what this
What's that other mission there? Swanson. Oh, in fact, hold on, where's Kieran? Right, I'm gonna do Swanson first, because the other two missions are right next to each other. So I may as well get this one done first. It's not changing. Do you know, actually something was just popped into my head there. I don't actually shout out my sponsors as much as I should do. Like I literally don't do it as much, like hardly anymore. Where I really should, it's just I forget. So aye, I'm gonna shout that out now. I apologise for that, Poggers, by the way. I really don't mean any disrespect by that. If anybody wants to use my code to buy any Poggers energy drinks, use code KILTED and you'll get 10% off. Link down below. I appreciate it. Aye mate, so I'll look in. I'm gonna watch that boys fight tonight. after live stream. Then I'm gonna look at that side mission, and I'll go to my bed.
Come here. Hey, mister.
Imagine this would so sore. What is that horse again?
Shit.
That'll do for now. I'm gonna get that other horse though, Wes. The one what you told me and showed me about. Your mind's now, buddy. Right. Oh, I need to put my saddle on it.
There we go. Just let me
I'm sorry, Ballbag, but you're getting moved. I was talking about this last night too. My friend Sam, well, our real name's Samara, right? We just call her Sam for short. Sam is in the middle of watching Game of Thrones for the first time, and she's not finished it yet, right? But I mentioned to her about the House of the Dragon, and she's not seen any of that yet though, but I was telling her too that the Jon Snow spin-off's coming out too, but there's not much known about it yet. What do you think of that, Wes, mate? What do you think they're gonna go with that? I don't think that it'll be after, like, the story of the game. Sorry, the story of the show. Like, see after how it all ended, like the brother, the wee Brandon becoming king, Daenerys getting took off with the dragon, but well, her dead body, and well, obviously the Night Walkers, or whatever the White Walkers or whatever they were called, they all died obviously with Arya. So I can't see them actually doing that, like, afterwards. So really, it must be like something that happens beforehand. But I've no got a clue how they're gonna work that around though. I think he's a good actor too. See him and Sean Bean, the person who played Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. They've worked together before, twice, if I remember right. They were both in Pompeii, if I remember right. I know Jon Snow was. I'm sure Ned Stark was. But I know both of them were in Silent Hill, the movie. Silent Hill 2. They were both in that movie together.
God has finally deserted you. What you
And that was before, just before Game of Thrones came out, if I remember right.
Morpheus's embrace. No more shall I sink, sir. I am free. I am free.
You don't seem free, friend. You seem drunk.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
You ain't finished. Look at him. He's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat, friend. I just want him to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. Now, secondly, he can't hardly see, let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur. They're children of God. They are children of God.
How's about you playing his place, huh? That seems fair?
Fair?
Sure. You want a game?
I can't, partners. I don't mean to spoil your fun.
No, I can't be bothered playing poker.
You sure?
I do like
Quite
poker right
sure.
enough.
I gotta
I'm quite
get
good
him
at
out of
poker.
here. Come on, Reverend, let's get you.
But can't be bothered with it now. I used to play Zynga poker quite a lot through Facebook.
Gentlemen. Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go? Hey, you. Have you seen a priest? What's your problem? Have you seen a priest all drunk and crazy? Leave me alone. It'll make me shoot you. Shoot?
I didn't actually mean that, but...
Reverend! Reverend! Over here! Hey! Calm down! Hey! Get your hands off him!
I just wanted to rugby tackle him right there.
You stay out of it! Get your hands off him now, you son of a bitch!
Sit down and shut up, you big ball fuck.
You're going down!
Swing and miss. Oh, you didn't miss that time, did you, pal? Sparta kick.
Pair of damn fools! You bastard! You think you're tough? Oh my God! Killed him! I'm gonna keep the light on you.
Can I shoot him?
Hey, you! Get back here! You better stop!
No, I'm not got any time for you, pal. Oh, come on. Is that the law down there too? Shit. Oh, I didn't know a law guy was sitting down there too.
Oh my God! You killed him! I'm gonna get the law on you!
Sleep. Oh, come on.
Man, Arthur! Damn it, Reverend.
That son of a bitch is a dead man.
Ah.
Oh my God! You killed him! I'm gonna get the law
It could, mate, be. That very well could be, mate, to be honest. Do you think... Right, this just popped in my head just as soon as I read that, mate, right? Do you think Daenerys could come back as a White Walker? Like, a Queen White Walker?
You better stop right there! Stay away from me! Bitch! Where do you think you're going? Stop!
Imagine that's what it was and she was the actual next big baddie, if you get me. Why is this not working?
Stop, damn it! You tell anyone what you saw please, don't hurt me. You're a dead man. You understand me?
You've made me run this way. Give me everything.
Okay, here, just take it. Just please let me go.
Sleep.
Reverend, get off the damn tracks!
Fucking made me run all this way.
Come on, my friend! It's just a simple mistake. You can...
Same with this just came to my head there too again. See, even before COVID, or if that happened, right, they were talking about making a Rick Grimes movie, right? But nothing has been heard or anything like that since. And but they're I'm fucking tapping it. What a way to go. That's the first time that's ever happened to me in the game. Don't know what I'm doing, like I was doing what I was meant to do. Yeah, they were meant to be making a Rick Grimes movie, but with The Walking Dead finishing there, Daryl Dixon is getting his spin-off movie, a spin-off TV show, what is set in Paris.
Get your foot out of here! Twist your leg, you drunken bastard! Help! Help me! Got it! Come on!
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, you don't! What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? Throwing me off a bridge like
There
that?
was a goddamn train, you crazy bastard!
Have I been bad again, Mr. Morgan? I'm sorry. I wish I was different.
Let's get you home.
Home? Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. I could have tea with Margaret.
Margaret? Who's Margaret?
But...
Sorry, the dog was taking a drink there, so I didn't want her being too loud in the mic, so I just muted it there. But they're doing a Daryl Dixon there.
Long time, girl.
The Walking Dead, I'm not the spin-off, the new spin-off what is coming out. I'm not too sure what it's going to be called, bro, but they're doing a Daryl Dixon spin-off where he's apparently going to look for a cure for the virus in Paris, because there was a photo, like a wallpaper photo of Daryl Dixon standing there next to the Eiffel Tower in Paris. So that's going to happen. And then see Michonne, the woman with the samurai sword, she's getting her own spin-off TV show of The Walking Dead 2. And apparently in that she's going to look for Rick. So I think the Rick Walking Dead movie is going to be cancelled, because there's not been any word for years and years and years about it. So I think that's been cancelled, and they're just going to put Rick in the Michonne TV spin-off show of The Walking Dead, because that kind of makes more sense if her spin-off show is going to be about her looking for Rick. But not much is more really known about it, mate. But I will definitely be watching it. Oh, I forgot that he's on the back of the horse. Just left him there. Leave him hanging. I'm going to pray them about the camp, just to let everybody know that he's back on he's back on it. I'm going to end the live stream here too, everybody, just after this mission, and then I'm gonna watch this boy's fights that you've been talking about, bro. I see a lot of him on Twitter. Like, I don't follow him, but I see him like all over the place.
Uncle.
Well, I was wondering when he'd show up.
Where are you, Molly?
Hello, Miss O'Shea.
Hi, Arthur.
You seem miles away.
I'm fine.
You'll work it
She
out,
got a
guys.
brutal
You
death.
always do.
Molly.
Thank you, Arthur.
The
I
shotgun
should
to
have
the
known.
stomach.
Get that fool back to his tent to sleep it off.
See, I'm talking about that, in fact. Another death, what really got me was Cal seeing The Walking Dead, the TV show. That really got me. That took me off guard. Right, I knew a lot of stuff what happened in the TV show didn't happen in the comics and vice versa. But in the comics, Cal survived all the way through it. Like, he was one of the last men standing, last people standing. But they took him out in the TV show, which I kind of thought that was where the TV show started going downhill, because after that Rick left too. I would have liked to see what happened with God, he was one of the best characters in the comics, Dwight, because Daryl took his role. See, in the TV show, it was actual Dwight what played basically Daryl. He was Daryl in the comics.
Hey there.
He had the crossbow, he had the bike. But anyway, thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Especially you, Wes, mate, too. Callum, too. You're a legend, brother. Appreciate it. Wes, mate, I know it's late where you are, mate. Like, later than what it is here, mate. So I appreciate you spending your time here, mate. But I'm going to end this here right now, mate. I'm going to do a live stream of Bully tomorrow. 100% tomorrow. I'll be going to do it in the afternoon. So roughly maybe about 3 o'clock your time, mate. If you aren't going to watch your friends play football, and if you're not busy with family, mate, if you're on, mate, I'll catch up with you later. Thank you again for being here, mate. And then I'm going to do some God of War New Game Plus at night. That's the plans for tomorrow anyway, team. Appreciate everybody who came to the live stream, and you all have a good night. Is that when you stopped watching The Walking Dead? Was when Cal died? Mate, it was terrible, man. It was actually a terrible death. Like, even the way he died, the bite, like, there was no indication that it actually happened until he actually showed you.
Hello, Dutch.
It was just a strange one. It felt like the AMC, American Movie Channel, the people that made the show, just wanted him out. That's what it was like. They just wanted him out. Like they had something against him, like they were arguing or something like that back at, like, in the back, like scenes in the background, they were arguing maybe or something. I don't know. But that's what it felt like. They just wanted him out. And it sucked. It was shite. But you take it easy anyway, Wes, mate. And if you're free tomorrow, mate, I'll be on anyway, mate. Enjoy the rest of your night, mate, and you stay safe, mate. If I don't see you, if I don't speak to you again over the weekend, bro, you have a good one, man. And take care of yourself. Thank you everybody again for joining the live stream, and have a good weekend.